Okay, hold on, chat. I'll be right with you. So, yeah, let me start this out real quick. Is everything alright? Is everything live? Is everything going to be live? Yes, everything is now live. Yeah, I'm gonna wait for people to get in here real quick. Because, like, obviously, we gotta do that shit. I think I should add a disclaimer to this stream. Like, this is probably one of the most controversial topics I've ever gotten into during streams in ever, really. Not you too. Mystical, I said you are in Fish's chat as well. I said that I was going to be streaming about this. Fish's stream wasn't necessarily talking about the events that we're going to be talking about right now, but I thought, you know, as I was in his chat, I wanted to say a lot of stuff that I couldn't really type out sometimes, you know? But I literally just joined back in his. Yeah, okay, well. It's okay. Anyway, so there's a lot of stuff that I could talk about that I could say immediately, like right off the bat. So I didn't see. Okay, well, you know. Then I guess you wouldn't have known, but it is the case. Anyway, so there's a lot of stuff I could talk about that I could say right out of the bat that I could come out guns blazing, but I think I'm just going to start it out very objectively and get us all on the same page, okay? So for those who do not know, the American elections happened. I think it was yesterday, basically, around this time that I'm streaming it. I'm covering it. It is going on very recently. It's currently on the Dutch news. But yeah, American presidential election between Donald Trump and Kamala Harris. Donald Trump won the American presidential elections. Forgive me, I just cycled home real quickly. I fucking ran up the stairs. I haven't really had time to catch my breath before I pressed the start streaming button. It's a pretty acute stream, but I really wanted to talk about this, so yeah. So, you know it's real accurate when I'm quite sure that I'm covering this before Moist Critical does. But basically, and I was going to tweet about it before, but I didn't do it. Anyway. I will say right off the bat, I am not an American citizen. I live in the Netherlands, in Europe. So obviously, my opinion doesn't really matter. No one asked for my opinion, and I know it. I just felt like I had to come out here for a second and just, you know, say something, you know? I used to live there. You used to live in the Netherlands? Damn, that's nice. A real peaceful place compared to the rest of the world, as far as I know. Anyway, basically, I was talking in Fish's chat about it, as you've heard probably. I was talking in Fish's chat about it. Let's see. So he's live right now, I think. Let me check. I was talking to him about it. I was talking with the people in chat about it. Eric was there. I was talking to him about it. Please don't. Not the fucking echo. Well, I'm a dip. That's alright, Mystical. Hold on. Let me see. What? Let me search his stream. Yeah, he is still live. He's live with Celeste. Oh, don't play that. Just gotta do this real quick, alright? I just shouted out my own stream in Fish's chat. Let's see how he reacts. The fact that I'm streaming right now, it's really only Uther that I see. Let's see. I thought Fish stopped streaming.
Well, I'm fine with politics talk. It's more Uther that's just cancelled it out. I think we're mostly done with it anyway. I think we've got out most of like what we wanted to say.
Well, shit.
So got near there.
Alright, well, that's cool then. I think I've lost some of my steam. going into this, being completely honest. I have to get in real quick. Hell yeah, Uther's getting in here. Okay, so, yeah, American elections are crazy. To be completely honest with you, from everything I'd heard about Trump, I didn't really even think that... Yeah, that's right. From everything that I'd been hearing about Trump, I didn't really even think that him winning was a possibility. Yeah, doing a politics stream, I know. It's crazy, isn't it? But I did feel like I wanted to talk about it. I do think I've lost some of my steam, some of the steam I've had in Fish's chat, but it makes it all the more civil. All right? I know. It's kind of a crazy stream, but I was just going to do some shit because I have too much to say to be able to type it out. So I just, I'm in here now. Anyway, where's my copyright-free background music? So basically, right? Yeah, I could be all over the place for a second, but I hope it's not going to be too bad. Anyway, so basically, with all the shit that I've been hearing about Trump, I didn't even think it was a possibility for him to win. In fact, when I realized that he was, or when I heard that he was running for president again, somewhere in, I think, mid-2024, maybe begin 2024, when he started running for president again, and I heard that he was a convicted criminal, like I think over 30 times or something, convicted felon. I was like, well, then there's just no way that this guy can win. I didn't even really see it as a possibility until obviously, his competition was old and probably dementing. But, I'm glad he stepped down. But after that point, I kind of didn't really think that there was a possible way for Trump to even win. Want to call and get a call about it? Yeah, but I'll first say my words, and then, if I have nothing to come up with, then I'll get in call. I was like, there's no way. Like, okay, a senile old man. Okay, shit ads. Okay. A senile old man. I was like, okay, it's possible that people would be willing to, not talk about that. Or that people would be willing to not vote for Biden over Trump. It's possible. 1 minute of ads, BS, Jesus. Anyway, I was like, man, it was crazy, right? I was like, man, there's no way. And then when Kamala Harris joined, I was like, oh, a sensible person. Not fucking 70 years old, not a convicted felon, knows what she's doing. She's been in the space for quite a while, basically all her life. It should be okay. It should be all good. And now Trump still won. So, yeah. It's kind of crazy how it happened. Trump won over Kamala. And to be completely honest with you, I think we can all agree. From an objective standpoint, right? Not only has Trump had, I think, cheated in the elections before. I think. I'm not entirely sure if that was a thing, but that may be the case. Yeah, so Trump has cheated in the elections before, I think. Okay, so Uther, I was just saying, on an objective standpoint, I think we can all agree that since Trump's, strange, that was the copyright-free background music. Trump has a reputation. Trump basically is also a convicted felon to the point where if he wouldn't win the American elections, he would probably be sent to jail. With all of that combined, you kind of have to realize that there is probably a very high chance that Trump would be rigging the elections, so they should possibly, just to make sure, because this guy seems kind of like, I don't know, just to make sure he's not actually cheating, they probably have to do a double check. Yeah, that would make sense. I mean, I am saying here, with his reputation, I think it's, Trump's a criminal. Like an actual criminal. I don't know how he managed to win. It's crazy that he even managed to string together the words needed to convert over half the country. Yeah, Kamala, I mean, I'm not entirely sure about the plans that Kamala had made, but all I know is that Kamala is a sensible person. That Kamala, I'm pretty sure, had also plans to reduce taxes for not only the top 1% in the economics and whatnot, economics department, and that's all I know about it. But she destroyed Trump in debate, exactly. Got carried by Obama and Taylor Swift. Okay, Taylor Swift is a bit of a weird one because Taylor Swift isn't necessarily the most liked person online, but yeah, Obama definitely. She was cooking so much more than Trump, I know. And now it comes at such a curveball as she was basically swinging past him in the elections. She won the debate. She was cooking harder than Trump. She had better plans. How did he still win? It's almost like he did rig the elections. But disregarding that, like, I definitely think they should do a double check sometime soon to make sure that he didn't rig the elections. Just to make sure. But other than that, there are some plans that, as a European, as a Dutch guy myself, there are some plans that he has made, that he has said that he would do, that also kind of go against my state of living. He has said that he would cut, like, NATO support. Am I getting called? Yeah, hold on, let me finish this. He said that he was going to cut NATO support. He said that he was going to cut NATO support by like 30%. Yeah, hey LAX, we're talking about politics here. He said that he was going to be cutting NATO support by 30%. So trades between America and Europe under that wing of NATO is going to be cut by 30%. So essentially that does mean that for a very, like, from a very wide standpoint to trickling down to all the way where I am as an individual, it could mean for me that I have to pay like $5 extra for my groceries every week. Which is $5, right? But still, that adds up over time, and it's also $5. Like, I'd rather not be spending that $5. So if Kamala would be president, it would ultimately be better for me. You know what I mean? But that is small beans compared to what Trump has done. Some of the first things that he was going to be saying, especially when we technically students, I'm no longer in school, but still, right? Wait, Trump win? Yeah, for those who don't know, Trump won the election. A convicted criminal over a sensible person like Kamala Harris. It's crazy to me. Like, it's so fucking strange. Some of the people that I've seen talk about Trump are just like, oh, he's a convicted criminal? Nah, that's lies. It's crazy. It's crazy. You can't just disregard that shit. When somebody comes out to a YouTuber like, oh, this guy raped me. You know, one night we were at a party and he raped me. He is fucking guilty until proven innocent. He will be removed off the platform in most cases, dragged to court only to prove the fact that he is innocent. His public opinion will be ruined forever. Trump is a convicted felon, over 32 times proven guilty, and he gets to basically be president of one of the most powerful countries on the planet. It's bonkers to me how it even got this far. It's insane. I was on the team of the woman. I think he's just a criminal. Exactly. All right, Uther, I'm getting in a call now. It's crazy how I mean, fair play to him. He managed to secure the selection. So, like, I don't know how he did it. Fair play to him, I guess. It's fucking crazy. It's bonkers. Anyway. Yeah. Turning off the copyright-free background music. We're in a call with Uther right now. Oh, he needs to connect. Okay. Uther's about to get heated. You're about to see pissed Uther. He removed abortion. That's crazy. It's like in Italy, but woman doesn't need support. She deletes everything to help others. Exactly. What I proposed, right? There was someone in Fish's chat that I was talking about who I'm not gonna name drop because I'm not an asshole like that unless they come in and say it themselves, but they said, like, yeah, abortion is murder, and you can't convince me otherwise. Okay, I was like, okay, imagine getting into a scenario where abortion is needed, such as if a woman doesn't survive pregnancy, right? Let's make it worst case scenario. A woman got RP'd, so like fucking against her will. She is now pregnant. She has to keep that baby. There is zero chance of her surviving the pregnancy, and there's zero chance of the baby surviving pregnancy. Essentially, because you cannot do an abortion, you would have to leave the country and never come back to literally survive with your life. As someone that experienced a touch of a man without an approval, I think that's really bad. Okay, I'm sorry to hear that, LEX, by the way. But yeah, it's true. It literally, if someone gets RP'd and they go over and they're just like, hey, can I get this shit removed from me? Nah, but you're also not going to survive. Yes.
Right. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Right, back to that point earlier when you said 35. No, I said 35. When you said that there's going to be an increase in shopping taxes, €5, £5, $5, that would be insane for people that are college students or university students. Because I don't know if some of you know this, right? Not Weselos cannot relate because he is a dropout. Let's be real. He is a dropout.
Well, I graduated from middle school and then just never went back from there.
Yeah. People like me, that are going to go to university probably, or maybe not. I'm not too sure. We're going to want to focus on getting money because your college, university, or college in America, uni in Britain, and uni or college anywhere else, it's fucking expensive just to live there for a term. And for a term is, and for the record, guys, a term is like a semester, or like a school period before semester. Like, say you have this whole period of school year, then you have like a Halloween break, this whole period of another school bit of the year, then you have Christmas. It's like that. That school period is a term. Mm-hmm. Every term would cost like around £1,000 for us in America. Or no, Britain, sorry.
Yeah.
America. And I'd imagine like around $1,000 in America as well. If you are going to increase shopping by $5 or £5, you may think that's not that big of a deal. But when you do the math, if you go shopping like once a day, just for like lunch meals, times 5 by 7, you are like spending you are spending over £35 or dollars or euros than you should do on shopping. And that is a struggle because people who are working at that age do not get that much anyway. You would be decreasing so much of your money. Taxes would be a pain in the ass to have. It would just corrupt many students' lives. There's nothing you could do. You probably wouldn't be able to go into university for that.
Well, so I assume, right? So that since trade is being cut by 30% at that point, I would assume that pricing would increase by 30%. So I don't know about the $5 thing or whatnot, but it's definitely going to be, if you're shopping for £1,000 per so much time, that's going to be plus £300 essentially. And that makes a big difference when you're viewing it that way.
Jesus Christ. All right.
But those are things for people outside of America, right? That's not even inside of what is probably going to be the hellhole that is the politics system of America. Because right now it's being ran by an actual criminal. I asked someone in Fish's chat, can he commit crimes while being president?
Oh, obviously not. But either way, he still committed crimes before. And surely that is a rule. A criminal cannot be a leader of the state.
Yeah, apparently he can.
Sorry, the country. Well, that's bullshit. The only thing I respect on Trump is that he's the only president ever to keep world peace. He has before. That's like his only success as president. And he's going to do it again. And that would be a lot better than what Kamala would be. Because higher chances, Kamala would lead America great, but put the rest of the world into a nuclear war. It said that Russia has high suspicions of Kamala and her actions. If she didn't say the right words, Russia would take it wrongly, send nukes over to America, then America, mixed with everybody else, would send nukes to Russia, and then Russia would probably get carried by North Korea or most of China, send nukes to those countries, and humanity would be dead. So the only thing I respect Trump on is world peace, other than Kamala, which would doom us all. If that were never the case, I would have vouched for Kamala. I would have done everything in my power to make. I have no power, by the way. But if I did, I would do everything in my power to make her the president, because she had better ideas. She had a good plan, and I promise you right now, America would do so much better without her. Or with her, sorry.
Yeah, without Trump. And
without Trump.
Actually, I heard from a lot of people around me that it was quite the opposite, that since Trump is so buddied up with professional scumbags like Putin and Kim Jong-un and that type of shit, that there is in turn that there's in turn a higher chance for a world war because Trump is cutting support on Ukraine. That people think that Putin is going to be like, oh, well, with the help of my good old buddy old pal Trump. No.
That's the thing. Trump said he would link up with Putin to stop the war. He would never support it. That wasn't his goal. The only thing he's best at is keeping peace and keeping war out of people's minds. And that's what he's gonna do now. That's probably the only thing he's gonna do that's successful. Honestly. Okay. Because he's done the exact same thing beforehand. Those guys are best friends. But Trump would not go out his way to promote more war, because then that looked bad on his image, like by all the people that supported him in the first place.
Okay, that is new information to me. That is probably the only plus point I would put in his favor here. But America-wise, he's just really shit.
I want to talk about how the fuck he got so many points compared to Kamala. Because I promise you, right, before I drove to college today, I looked at a recent live stream, and it showed that there was Kamala's points were at 240.
Yeah.
Not 240, sorry. 210, and Trump's points were 217. I can't remember, but either way, it was around that number, right? And I somehow checked back in within the next hour. Trump won, which meant he had to get around 50 odd points in a matter of an hour or two in order to win the election. I am very on the fence, because either he got insanely lucky and had the entirety of 5 or 10 states vote for him at that amount of time, or he rigged it and he somehow managed to get those big points. Because I am telling you right now, you cannot get that many people, that many states in that matter of hours. That is impossible. It's never happened with any other president ever. Not with Obama, not with fucking George Bush, not with fucking not with anyone. It's impossible. It's never been heard of. So either he did rig the system, or he got insanely lucky, which is highly doubtable considering that Kamala shat on Donald Trump throughout the entire thing. The entire thing.
Yeah, LEX, I think that is my opinion. I think that the wands may have been rigged. Yeah, I mean, I feel, again, I said at the beginning of this, it's very handy to just check for any foul play here, considering Donald Trump's just purely immaculate reputation in all the recent years. I do think, however, that the most recent American elections have been the most controversial, rather than other years. So obviously it would be at that point that such a big change could be justified under that. But I mean, again, the fact that this is all happening to Trump makes it just seem kind of strange, It is all just, real fucked up.
Well, I cannot tell you the reactions, right? So I was in college, right?
Yeah.
It was that second hour I saw he won. My friend next to me, like, he was pissed. Like, he was in front of a lot of people. He punched the wall. He was pissed. So was other people. Like, no one blamed him because no one likes Trump. I don't blame any of them. Really. It's just, like, the only plus side is that he keeps peace. Other than that, he's a shit president. He's made so many promises before. He has never kept. Or he probably tried to influence it, but he's never kept any. And I get now, and this is new information to me, I get now that many candidates do not keep their promises. But either way, you cannot say the second time, we will make America great again, when you have done fuck all to America in the first place. So what's the difference going to be now? First time, fine. Second time, that's just, no. You get?
Yeah, I mean, I was going around on Twitter as well, and it seemed that literally no one was happy with his election. No one was happy with the fact that, so I was like, well, surely scrolling around on Twitter for at least 5 minutes, you'd think you'd see someone with at least somewhat of a support that would say, oh, yay, Trump won. Like, just a comment like that. But no, everybody was against Trump winning. And that is very strange to me, you know?
I got the exact opposite. I had, like, so many people going, oh, shit, he's back. Eagle signs, America's back again. Elon Musk. I promise you, Elon Musk tweeted as well. He's a Trump supporter, and I promise you,
I know.
He tweeted as well.
I mean, I guess somewhat rightfully, because his taxes are getting cut. He's in the top 1%.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, I mean, Trump was planning to cut taxes for the top 1%. So essentially, rich people have to pay less, which is fucking diabolical. Yeah, even on TikTok, everybody was getting pissed off. That may just be on your For You page, LEX. I haven't checked on TikTok yet. But at least there were a lot of people before the end of this election that on my For You page, at least, were supporting Kamala Harris. I mean, I don't know.
I'm
Just
so
really
many
strange.
tweets. I'm getting so many of the same tweets saying that if Donald Trump won, I would give like 100 times $20 to random people. Like, I just scrolled down, like hashtag Trump 2024, like 10 tweets in a row. It was the exact same thing. Like, people like Sophie Tiwi or fucking Lakesh Kahati, like some rich fuckers.
Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, okay, so as well, right? On the Dutch news today, well, I mean, like a few hours ago, I saw that some of his first plans were to start, like, deporting people, like mass deportation, 15 million people of the like illegal immigrants, which I mean if they're illegal, I'm not sure what counts as legal immigration in America, but illegal immigrants, okay, sure, as long as it doesn't include any racist views or anything. But knowing Trump, it probably does. People of the LGBTQ community and that type of shit, it's bonkers to me, and how far a country can digress from one presidential election. Like,
sorry, I'll let you finish. Sorry,
so like all of the shit that's been going on, like 2020, 2021, Black Lives Matter, the whole like thing about Pride Month and all that type of shit. Literally, Trump was just like, nah. He's now become president. He's going to do mass deportation on those people. That is shit. It could become illegal, even under his guidance. It's crazy. People are fearing for their lives in LGBTQ community, and that's kind of diabolical.
Well, but, I mean, she's not gonna ban gay people, is he? That's not his intention, I'd assume. That would be crossing a line. Sure.
Yeah, I mean, that's what you'd think, but I mean, again, I haven't really looked into it that much outside of the news articles that I've seen and that type of shit. But yeah, as Eliak says, he is homophobic and racist and sexist. He's all the ists in one package and a convicted felon. It's crazy how he can even win in the first place over any candidate, for that matter, how shitty their plans may be. It's crazy.
More shit candidates, I won't lie. Like, they had completely different intentions, and they would fuck the country right around. Maybe for the better, maybe for the worse, I don't know. But either way, it'd be a really big change, and no one would like it. because we've had the same sort of candidates, the same parties for like a good amount of decades now. So it'd be crazy, like crazy.
But in England?
Oh no, in America.
Ah.
But for this, for my country, it would have been like 2-4 years.
Yeah.
Like we had the same party.
Sexist was underlined. I'm not sure what you mean by that, LEX. But like, okay, so.
Oh, by the way, sorry. I want to make this one point.
Yeah.
Back to earlier when I said he somehow got a lot of points.
Yeah.
Harris was on 213 when Trump hit 270. Kamala had 6,700,000, and fucking Trump had 65,400,000 before he won. If we went back to that hours, Trump would have had like 61 million. Somehow, either I'm wrong on my times, which I probably could be, but very low chances. Somehow, this motherfucker got 4 million votes within 2 hours. That is unheard of.
Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, I have heard of, like, again, in the Dutch news articles, which could be unreliable since it's a completely different country, but still, they were over there live interviewing some people that were voting, and like half of the people were just like, yeah, I mean, I'm voting for Trump because he seems like a better president, and Kamala's a woman, and that is just crazy to me. If that is if that is the majority of his votes, then America is fucking wild.
America's cooked. I mean, I guess it is strange, right? It is strange because we have never in history ever seen a female president, no matter if they're black or white or Chinese or Mexican or not even American. Either way, it's always been male. So to many people, it would definitely be like unusual. It's not. It shouldn't be. I mean, it's 2024.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. But it's just, I'd imagine it would be strange because like it's unheard of. Like a female president, it's unheard of, or was unheard of.
Obviously,
until Kamala rose up.
Yeah, I understand some skepticism, but that shouldn't go. Oh, that shouldn't undermine like some of the most like wild shit about Trump, like how
Exactly.
he's all of the ists.
Exactly.
In one package.
I don't get how he succeeded in the first place in anything, because like I've been told, I haven't done further research on this, so I could be wrong, but a shitload of his companies, his businesses, got shut down and just left behind. The fucking Trump Airlines got shut down. So many of his other businesses, like cryptocurrency or whatever the fuck he owned, got boom, either left behind or just fucking shut down. So I don't get how he could manage to succeed this high when he has failed time and time again.
It's crazy. I'm looking at the votes right now. Kamala Harris has a little under 67 million votes. Trump has a little under 72 million votes right now.
So over 5 million votes. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's fucking wild. And I'm looking at like, you've heard of Project 2025, right?
Yes, as I have.
Yeah. Maybe he is even chauvinist. Hold on, let me look that up. I don't know what that is, and I might not want you to drop that in chat.
I'm gonna look at that as well.
Chauvinist, a person displaying excessive or prejudiced or something like that, I don't know, support for their own cause or group in a particular man.
Prejudice showing a dislike or distrust that is derived from produce.
Oh, sexist.
He said, I have never heard him be sexist. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, well, I mean, I had heard of like I had heard a whole lot of people talking about how he's misogynistic and that type of shit. That could have to deal with like I don't think I have to say allegations anymore, but more like his crimes against women and raping and shit. It's crazy.
It is insane. We should start a podcast, honestly. I'm getting well into this, just like debating and shit, just talking about how deep this is and how deep shit is.
Just start a
Podcasting would be amazing.
podcast, dude. Okay, hold on. So, abortion and family in Project 2025.
Oh yeah, that was a very tough one for many women around the world.
Yeah, well, around America.
Yeah. Mainly America, but yeah, a lot of people around the world had
Okay, so the document does not call for an outright nationwide abortion ban, and Trump says he would not sign such a law. However, it proposes withdrawing the abortion pill, the name for that pill that I can't pronounce, from the market, and using existing but little enforced laws to stop the drug being sent through the post. So essentially, a cut in abortion.
I mean, he's not full on banning abortion if you think about it in that way, right?
Yeah.
He's cutting a pill that's like helps with abortion. But let's be real, a lot of pills do work, but many pills can have side effects that like defeats its main purpose. Like pregnancy pills and pregnancy pills. That's a good example. You can take them. You could use a condom when doing stuff like that. Still chance to get pregnant.
Yeah. I mean, if you fumble, then there's always a chance to have that shit happen.
So I mean, he's not. I think people are understating the fact that Trump is not really banning it, but more is just like I don't know officially, but I think in some ways he's trying to make it better so that people don't have to waste their money and time on something that just won't help them in the first place. I mean, I'm not saying that the abortion pill is useless, but I'm saying that there are many chances that just it doesn't work. And pills, they are expensive as well, especially with like the taxes to back that up as well.
Yeah.
Not just the price.
Yeah, and LEX makes a good point here. I'm pretty sure I talked about it in Fish's chat. I don't know if I said it here yet. I'm pretty sure I did, but if it's rape, yeah, if someone gets raped and they cannot either support the baby or they have no chance of surviving pregnancy, then it's hard, at least, for them to get an abortion. And that's fucking bad. No matter if it's murder or not, you're still saving your own life.
That is true. Okay, this can be sounded as very controversial, but in the end of the day, it's an opinion, really.
Yeah.
I believe that it's murder when the baby is brought to the world, because in the end of the day, it's in your body, and it's building in your body, right? It's something you can choose whether you want to have or not, and having the ability to having the person at front at high authority saying you can't, you don't have a choice. That is fucked up. Everybody should have the right whether they want a baby or not. Everyone should. It don't matter how, and it don't matter why. People should have that right. And you know what? The pill, he's not banning it, but the pill. Yes, I'd agree. If people are not at a position to afford, and their only resource is to take the pill, but they can't take the pill because it's banned, then they're fucked.
Yeah, that's kind of fucked up in this case. Yeah, I do think, so you think technically abortion would be murder then?
If no. I don't agree if I think it's murder if they are born. If as soon as the body is built,
the
baby
obviously
comes out and it's introduced to the world, kill it after that. That is 100% murder.
Yeah.
Because that thing is alive.
Yeah, I mean, there's no one that would disagree with that.
Yes, inside the body, it's getting built up, taking the things that you need to survive, and if you never wanted it in the first place, you never asked for it in the first place. Hell, you may not have even known that it was growing inside of you, but but it has. And
Yeah.
you not getting the choice to say you don't want it in order for you to survive as a human being. That is technically like going against civil rights, because you are pretty much saying either have this baby or die. Either way, you could have the baby and die anyway.
Yeah.
So what the fuck are you supposed to do? You are literally watching the clock go down, waiting for someone to die, when they should have the choice whether they want this baby or not. Again, he's not banning it. He's getting rid of the pill, which is a big difference.
But it's a step in the bad direction.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
So I think if this was the case, if I was Trump, I probably would have made it more manageable to have an abortion. If you can't afford it, figure out some way where you can pay the abortion back later. Like a temporary tax, a tax subscription for 3 years. You build that money, you build that money over time, and past the 3 years, you don't have to pay for that tax anymore. I think that'd be a good idea, because that gives people time to earn that money. And it may not be a lot, but it's better than having nothing. You could agree with me on that, couldn't you?
Yeah. I mean, I never really knew how abortion works, which, I mean, obviously, I've never had a girlfriend. I'm 17 years old, and I'm also not a woman. So, I mean, I would have no real way of knowing how abortion works. I didn't even know there was a pill for it, to be honest, before reading this, but I always thought that it was like fucking surgery.
I do know how abortion works, actually. I'll explain it. So it depends on how long it takes for the baby to build up. If on the early stages, the baby's very weak, its muscles are very easy to destroy, the body's very easy to destroy. If it goes past a certain time where it can't be broken down, then there is no way to really get the baby removed unless you like full on open up their torso.
Okay, so that's okay.
Not the case, if that is not the case, it will just be like a little cut in their stomach. They get this little tool and fish out like the little pieces, like the fish out the organs, fish out the head, and it'll be easy to break down as well because the baby's still being developed, and when it's developed, it's very weak.
Okay, wait, so you can, after a certain period of time, like a number of weeks, the baby can, a number of months, okay, the baby can no longer be taken out with just a pill. At that point, you'd have to first off it inside of you, and then get it taken out by doctors, right?
I wouldn't think so, no. I think it would literally just be like fishing it out.
Oh,
you don't
not even killing it before taking it out.
I mean, it's technically not even alive. It's not alive.
Yeah.
Unless it starts to move. Once it moves, once it kicks, that is when you need to have an operation for that. You need to make sure that it is alive, because it won't be alive like as soon as like the heart is built up. Like it would need to take time for the body to form in order for it to be alive.
Yeah.
It needs to build up the right organs. It needs to build up the brain. It needs to build up the body for the brain to be secure, and in order for the lungs to be secure and the heart to be secure, if you get to a point where that's all built up, then I don't think an abortion would be possible. I mean, it could be. It could be, because, it depends on if the baby's weak or not.
Yeah.
If it's at a point where it can't be broken down, and you need to, like, get many tools to, like, break open the torso in order to get that baby removed, then, yeah. There's nothing else you can do.
Yeah, okay. So they don't off the baby before taking it out if it's at a certain stage. Wow, that's kind of.
I think you could, I think you could, but the process would be a lot bigger. And it'd
Yeah.
hold a bigger impact on
As
the
in, like,
person who has the baby.
if you take the baby out of your stomach, it's gonna die anyway, so the pill would be better not to be inserted into yourself because it could have some, like, negative effects on...
Of the body, we are talking about just Trump and his. We're talking about Trump's election today.
Off the baby is like a very this is a very strange stream to be to be introduced to my content. This is not what I usually do.
Oh,
Just
he's
saying.
new. Hi, hello.
Yeah,
so
hello, Danny.
We are, if you're still here, Danny, we are talking about Trump, and we're on about his opinion on abortion.
Yeah, hello, Danny. I hope you're doing okay. I mean, I obviously want no, like, heat in chat or anything. I mean, you can get a bit fired up about the election or whatever, but don't attack people.
Exactly. Exactly. In the end of the day, it's free speech. It's past the line when you start being like aggressive or violating anyone. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm Canadian, so I don't care. Lol. Damn, that must be a very nice way of living. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, Canadian's cool.
Yeah.
My dad's part Canadian, so yeah, that's cool.
Hell yeah.
My dad has Canadian family.
Okay, so going away from the abortion thing here, in Project 2025, climate and economy, right? Apparently, some of his very early things that Trump was going to be doing was stepping out of like the climate, like the climate agreement with the rest of the world about like how you probably shouldn't be fucking up the planet with all this carbon emission. He's going to be stepping out of that, essentially, which is not really something that can be excused, in my opinion. It's more just like the reason that's quite literally just selfish because
yeah,
you're just fucking up the rest of the planet for your own country's gain. That's quite literally the definition of God, what did I just say? Egotistical behavior or something?
Exactly. Especially when he's the man that literally has the catchphrase, "We will make America great again." If you are dropping out of something that ruins the economy and that fucks like America's climate change up, then you are not keeping your promise. You are fucking America over like crazy.
He says, calls for the next president to stop the war on oil and natural gas.
He claims to do that.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
That's not gonna happen because there will be people that will protest.
Yes.
People have their right to protest, despite how annoying it can be. They block up traffic and shit. They are still in their right to protest.
Yeah.
So you cannot ban that war.
Yeah, and then there's also the stuff of under the proposals, pornography would be banned, and tech and telecoms companies that allow access to it would be shut down. Yeah,
hang on.
No, okay, so I also read this morning, and there's not really much else about this pornography ban, but I'm like, is it literally just what they're saying here? Pornography ban?
Hold up for a sec. Danny, which person sounds like Morgan Freeman? Me, the squeaky 17-year-old from Britain, or this guy, the guy from Netherlands? I don't know really what to describe you as, but which one of us sounds like Morgan Freeman? Wait.
Your name Morgan or sounds similar to Morgan. No.
Wait, what Morgan are you referring to? Morgan Freeman? Morgan someone else? Who's Morgan? There is no Freeman at the end. Who's Morgan?
You just lol. Yeah, okay. You had the okay, wow. That's more important than this whole
Yeah, fuck Trump. Who's Morgan?
Who's Morgan?
Fuck the world going into a full stop. Stop
don't-
the world for a second. Stop time for a second. Who's Morgan?
Who the fuck is this Morgan?
Who's Morgan, dude? We don't question it, okay? Okay, fine. We don't question
it.
who's
I don't
Morgan.
think I sound like Morgan Freeman, really. Okay. Anyway, the document calls for school choice and parental control over schools and takes aim at what it calls woke propaganda. It proposes to eliminate a long list of terms from all laws and federal regulations, including sexual orientation, gender equality, abortion, and reproductive rights.
Could you send whatever you're looking at to me, actually? I'd want to look at that as well.
Yeah, or send it to you or screen share.
I honestly do both, because that would be good to show to chat, and I'd have it as well. Oh, I
Yeah,
could just
okay.
watch it through there.
Yeah, I'll do both. Here we go.
Plans in future.
But like everything is illegal. I don't know what they're talking about with this pornography ban. I don't really see the benefit in that. It's like that's just strange.
What is he talking about?
He said, under the proposals, pornography would be banned, and tech and telecom companies that allow access to it would be shut down. That doesn't make sense to me, and they don't really elaborate on this.
Unless it's unless it's got something to do with like a higher popularity in pornography. Because I will admit, like this decade, since like 2020, there has been like a huge growth in pornography. Like a lot more people, not just doing like badass naked shit, like just people doing things that are similar in public. So unless it goes something on the lines of that, I could agree that is a bit weird, because that is illegal. You cannot do that unless it's
that's already illegal.
Right. Yeah, you're allowed
both,
to do it.
no, we're both
right.
not from Freedom Land, Danny. I'm from the Netherlands. He's from England. So
yeah, Britain is getting close to like bankruptcy. So no, we are not free, and I don't know much about the Netherlands, but I know for sure Britain is not free.
Yeah.
Our prime minister is shit enough as it is. Don't get me started on fucking Keir Starmer, because he is so fucking stupid.
yeah, okay. Well, the Netherlands, as far as I know, is not close to bankruptcy. But
That motherfucker, Keir Starmer, he wants to ban old people. He wants to ban old people from my fucking country. My dad, my mum, I don't know how long they have until retirement, but more likely, if they retire in their 60s, I'm gonna have to take care of them, because I know my sister can't, I know my brother can't. Yes, I have siblings, FYI. So how the fuck am I supposed to take care of people in their 50s when I don't even have a job myself?
Wait, what do you mean exactly banning old people? We'll get back to like Trump in a second, but
yeah. So my prime minister is
old people are expensive.
My prime minister is trying to focus on like getting old people away from the working environments.
Okay.
And out of retirement homes, which is strange to me, because
Yeah.
if people at the age can't work. Actually, no, people should have that right if they want to work or not. And they should have the right if they want to retire or not.
Yeah.
So pretty much, if you are not letting them have the choice to retire, not even letting them have the choice to work anymore, they cannot function in a working environment, which that makes them like uncoordinated to society, in Britain's society, which means relatives, like fucking, like their children or the next generations after them, they would have to take care.
Just got cut off by someone yelling in the distance. I could hear that shit. My prime minister, I assume that's PM, has no brain, so like everyone in power is dumb. That
Okay, sorry. As I was
Politics
saying,
is just stupid.
my mum was shouting at me, thinking, "What was I doing?" So my bad. My
Okay.
mum was shouting, saying, "If you are removing these people from our society, then what are we gonna do? Because we are the people that are taking care of them."
yeah. It's strange. I mean, my grandpa is, God, I can't even remember. He's like 75 plus. He still works every single day, no breaks. Like, actually. Yeah, that's pretty fucking crazy. 9 to, like, 5, I believe. And then some shit in the evening. It's crazy.
That is insane.
Yeah. It's admirable, but, you know, having that stripped away from you is kind of fucking sad. I mean, for most people, or for some people that are old like that, work is just, they get a lot of enjoyment out of it. It's basically become a hobby for them at this point, you know? Your grandpa is 70, but you look 40. Ain't no fucking way I look 40.
No. Okay, Danny, bro, you need an eye check, bro. Because if you're telling me this motherfucker looks 40, you've got some weirder eyes than fucking
Okay, all right.
weirder eyes than me on every time I wake up to go to college.
That's the oldest that someone's ever said I looked, by the way. 40 is crazy. Anyway, okay.
My nephew called me 70 once. I'm not even joking.
70. Okay.
I asked, how old do you think I am? He went 70.
Okay, but he's probably very young, right?
Oh yeah. He was like what, 4 or 5.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you know.
I sound 5 though. That is true. I do sound 5.
Okay. Anyway. Okay. Going back to Trump here. I see here, Project 2025 aims to end diversity, equity, and inclusion programs in schools and government departments as a part of what it describes as a wider crackdown on woke ideology. The proposals in this policy area are broadly reflected in the Republican platform, which, in addition to calling for the abolishing the Department of Education, which I find kind of strange what this line is even supposed to mean, aims to boost school choice and parental control over education and criticizes what the party calls the inappropriate political indoctrination of our children. I don't really know what that's supposed to mean, to be completely honest. That was a lot of expensive words that were thrown into this, like, one sentence. That what I have gotten out of it is that Trump doesn't like the fact that since LGBTQ mentalities and education may be pushed in these, like, young learning environments, that maybe children are, like, maybe he thinks children are being pushed like that, you know? Sounds like someone that hates Trump wrote that, but, like, failed to make a point. Yeah, it's... I don't know what that was supposed to mean. Trump Trump regularly repeats such themes, although he has not proposed a ban on pornography. His views on the tech industry have regularly shifted and don't appear to have much to do with sexual content. Okay.
Hang on. Okay, I'm gonna get onto something in a minute.
I don't know what this whole... this is from BBC.com. I don't know what all of this is supposed to mean. The whole ban on pornography. Yeah, he says he'll be banning pornography, but also he never said that. So it's kind of strange. I guess he wants to end OnlyFans. Yeah, he just doesn't like those.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. OnlyFans people are fucking immature children who commit crimes as well. So I mean, that's W on my part.
Not all of them do that.
Not all of them, but it is fucking weird.
Yeah, I've seen some fucking crazy people working in OnlyFans.
It would be more of a win than it would be an L. Like, the only L would be people not getting
gratification
or any money. But you know what? You have Pornhub. That's enough.
Bro has a personal problem with OnlyFans.
Who's that? Me or fucking...
I think bro is supposed to be you here. I mean, OnlyFans is easy money if you have tits, just saying. I mean, I guess that's true, Danny.
That's exactly just Ice Spice though. Like for real.
Yeah, you have.
If it weren't for a piece of fat, she would literally be irrelevant to the fucking rap community.
God damn. Okay. All right. All right.
I'm sorry. I know we're focusing less on just Trump, but it's just outstanding. That bitch has no talent at all in the rap community. She has unoriginal ideas, unoriginal beats, lame beats as well. Nothing catchy. She is enthusiastic. She is not enthusiastic. She is what's the word? Inspiring people to be more like open towards their slutty personality. And to be honest, that is just freaky. Why are you getting more people to be slutty?
I'm glad that chat is agreeing with you. We have so far not had anybody like go into conflict with what we've been saying, which I think is a pretty big W when it comes to politics.
That bitch is more of a stripper than she is of a rapper. I'm telling you all right now. Like again, she is only relevant because she has the fattest ass any rapper has. Almost as good as fucking Kim Kardashian. Almost as good, or Nicki Minaj. That's what I meant. Not Kim Kardashian. Nicki Minaj.
Okay, I like how this conversation has shifted from Trump to Ice Spice's ass.
Moving away from Ice Spice. Let's focus on the title at hand.
Yeah. So okay, I can't remember exactly some of the points that I still wanted to talk about. There was something that someone said in Fish's chat that I can't remember what it was that I was going to talk about, but I couldn't type it in chat because I had too much to say about it. Hold on. God damn.
Take a wild guess. Take a wild guess who's live. I don't know exactly what this is, but take a wild guess what's live and what's recommended on me. Trump or Kamala 2 something. I don't know what that is, but I'm gonna check it out real quick. Oh, it's the debate. Oh, it's AI. Never mind, it's AI.
Yeah, okay. Trump was literally live on Twitch the other day. I don't
my god,
I don't know.
yeah.
I don't know who I said that to. I'm pretty sure it was either Chat or Lethal Boys.
No. It was Lethal Boys.
Yeah.
You said it was the thing I just said now. It was just like an AI debate. It wasn't really him.
No, actually, like Donald Trump with a verified checkmark was live the other day on Twitch.
Donald
best
Trump.
Streamer Donald Trump on Twitch. I bet it was about the fact that money is good for your health. Yeah.
Are you taking
in America? Really, money is good for your health, considering it doesn't have free healthcare, which is still crazy to me.
300k? Are you? Nah. There is no. I do not believe this at all.
What?
There is no way this motherfucker has a Twitch.
Yeah. Donald Trump, new streamer. Yeah, he's gonna overtake me.
Shit, dude, there is a literal...
He's actually gonna start playing Minecraft like in those TikToks with Sleepy Joe Biden.
Fucking, do you remember those AI videos?
Yeah.
That, like, somebody recreated of him, fucking, what's it? Barack Obama and fucking, Biden playing Minecraft. You have Sleepy Joe who just wakes up every time he hears ice cream. And then you have Donald Trump shitting on Biden, thinking he's the best, and you have Biden, who is the only person actually playing Minecraft. Oh, take me back to the good old days, dude.
Danny, free healthcare sucks because you will die waiting for a freaking appointment. It's that because just wait, hold on.
I mean, to be fair, if you had free healthcare, you would be getting a lot more customers involved, which does, I don't know.
Like, okay. Let me think here. So, in the Netherlands, I mean, I don't know that much about paying for healthcare because I am still not an adult yet. But, I think we do have a free healthcare system somewhat. Or you pay for it. It's just kind of like ingrained into your taxes. So, you know, that's just kind of... Taxes go up, but free healthcare is now a thing. And yeah,
Do
I
you
guess
have-
queues go up at that point, but that's just because, people need healthcare, and that's just kind of a thing.
Do you have the NHS in your country or no?
I don't know, but
I know I have, and I know that that's free.
you have to wait months to get to see a doctor, so you're better off seeing a private doctor. I mean, yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. Like, but if you can't afford a private doctor, is the thing, then free healthcare is still definitely an option.
Yeah,
And I
you'd
think
have to
that's
leave
good.
America for that though, because I don't think America would ever change the taxes unless Kamala was back as president, and we probably won't see that for another 4 years.
Well, we definitely won't be seeing that for another 4 years unless Trump gets offed in the meantime.
Probably might. If like some LGBTQ fucking rager decides, you know what, I want to have rights, goes up and just pulls out the fucking a fucking rifle, does the task that other guy couldn't do, shoot him in the head, not the ear. I'm not fussed, but that would be
Scared of hospitals, yeah, valid. Crazy.
yeah. Your best bet really is just to leave America.
In Italy, it's free, but sometimes if you need to operate, you die, even if the operation is like a soft one. Then you're just working with that. I don't think then the problem is with free healthcare. Then I think the problem is just with unqualified doctors. And I think that also, if you're getting free healthcare and a lot of people are queuing up for that, then there's a problem with the amount of facilities you have to, give free healthcare, and just like the danger that seems to be walking around in your country of why are these people getting hurt to begin with, Maybe you should be looking more into that than actually fucking over some free healthcare,
Mm-hmm.
I'm scared of people, to be honest. Damn.
Oh, we can all relate on that.
Yeah, it's a scary world out there. I also just can't believe. Let me see what was Trump convicted for?
Oh, you mean allocated for?
Well, allocated, He's 70. He is 78 years old as well. He's like one of the oldest presidents ever elected.
True. Hey, Bio. Welcome to the stream.
Hey, Bio, isn't it 3 a.m. for you? That's crazy. I don't know how I'm still awake. You pulled through long enough to hear us talk about politics, so hey. I don't ever talk about this shit, but I guess you get to hear that now. Oh, I think one of this is about whether Trump illegally conspired to overturn his 2020 election to defeat Joe Biden. But some had speculated he would be charged with insurrection or aiding insurrection, but that is not one of the charges. But then what is he charged by? Could Trump go to prison? What? There's a strong chance some of the charges may not survive. Well, obviously. What the hell? What is he convicted of? What did he do? Trump just works at McDonald's. He's cool, yeah. Yeah, he does. He works at McDonald's. That's crazy.
To be honest, that is one of the only W's as well.
Yeah.
He worked at McDonald's and he showed off Kamala. That is funny.
Trump is taller than me, so I don't like him. Yeah, exactly. But how tall is Trump?
I think he's 6'3", 6'2".
What the fuck? This guy's 1.9 meters. Yeah, that is 6'3". Fucking Jesus, what an asshole.
Yeah.
He's not even Dutch. That's crazy. Yeah, he's 6'3". Insane. God damn. I'm 6'1". Damn. I thought he was 5'11". I mean, I don't think that these are our talking points for today about how tall Trump is. Maybe he's got some shit in his shoes or something. I don't know. Make him seem taller.
Maybe he's wearing fucking, one of them fucking what's it? 3 Stacks children. Maybe Trump is just that.
Oh my god, that's so accurate.
And it works as well, like how big he is in the width as well. Could you imagine if it was like three toddlers stacked on each other, and the head was just then the head was just like this fucking 2'3"
Imagine
bastard.
as soon as he gets inaugurated, he just like opens his jacket. He's just like, "Look at what you chose for president." Like, you fucking fools! We run the country now.
We run the country. Me, my name's Trump. The guy in the middle's name like Billy Bob, and the other person at the bottom is Sleepy Joe. He's Sleepy Joe because he's old. He's a very like walky guy, and all he does is walk, and he sleeps all day. But other than that, he walks. He walks and sleeps.
It's been. Oh wow. Okay. I hate the whole world normally. Okay. Based on your logic, I hate almost the whole world. Oh, as in people taller than you, yeah.
You know what, LEX? I agree with that statement, bro. I hate all people as well. I hate the whole world, and I hate people.
Yeah, I'm still in my growing age. I mean, that's fine, I guess. I was actually very small until pretty recently. Well, pretty recently, as in like, you know, a year and a half ago or something. I don't know. I really shot up into the air. No, it was all those green beans that I haven't been eating. Hold on. Okay, what's more, by the way? What's more about Trump that you could talk about? Like, I don't know much about the American economy or how it's.
You know what? Have you seen this like a parody song of Donald Trump made by this guy, and it's like animated as well?
Oh boy.
Have you seen it?
No, I at least I don't think so. As long as it's not just like full on copyrighted.
Bad history, Trump. That's what it is. It's made by Bad History. Have you seen that?
LEX actually fucking 13. I thought you were so much older. How is like my audience is always like 14, 13, 12. I always think you guys are so much older than that.
That's
I think we've had enough, haven't we, chat?
Bro, he's done this guy did the same thing with like Elon Musk, Putin, and fucking PewDiePie and
Yeah,
Biden.
PewDiePie as well.
Oh.
PewDiePie is not as bad as these people.
Oh no.
Make it
no.
stop. Okay, it's ended. We can go back to like, yeah.
So guys, it's gone.
My eyes are ruined. Don't worry. We'll
You can blame that Uther for that, guys. You
exactly.
can blame that Uther.
It's not. It was never me. I was a victim, just like you guys. Okay.
Mm.
God damn. Also, funnily, okay. So in the last few sentences of this BBC document about Project 2025, it says, prior to the swirling controversy around the proposals, Project 2025 was backed by $22 million or 17 million pounds budget from Heritage. Right? But nowadays, it includes that type of shit. With Trump and his campaign distancing themselves from the project, he's unlikely to implement the document wholesale. Okay, so does that mean that he's not doing all this shit? I'd rather watch a freaking Oompa Loompa dancing than watching that video ever again. Okay. I would watch Coco Melon instead of that shit. Now that's crazy. All right, that's fucking insane. Now that really puts into perspective how bad this was. And immigration as well. I spy with my blinded eye video. So did you know that Putin said that everyone should vote for the Kamala? Really? There's no way. What Putin really wants from the US election. When Donald Trump won... Yeah, okay, hold on. I don't need all this backstory. It's fucking... what is this? I need to fact check this shit. Don't check my Discord, hint, hint. Alright, I won't. Putin desperately needs a victory. Dude, okay.
Putin is cooked unless like he actually makes it right.
Yeah. I find it crazy how I haven't heard of an assassination attempt on Putin.
Oh shit, hello buzzer.
I suck at political. The only news source I follow is Daily Dose of Geometry Dash. Yeah, I mean, valid. You probably shouldn't be bothering yourself with all this anyway. There's a video of him saying Kamala was his choice. God damn, hold on. Whoever wins the election, we see no prospect of America changing its Russophobic course. What? Then there's Harris, the candidate who received Putin's sarcastic endorsement in September. Our favorite, if you can call it that, Putin said during a panel. Wow, okay, so this Putin guy is the real asshole then.
Damn.
But she has such an expressive and infectious laugh, it shows that she's doing well, he said, eliciting laughs from his audience. So he really just is treating this like a fucking joke.
Oh, good
it's almost
God.
like he just does not care. Trump somehow survived 2 assassination attempts as an immoving object. Unmoving.
Oh shit.
It's crazy. Yeah, he was almost assassinated. Like if he hadn't moved his head like this to look at whatever was over there, or I'm pretty sure it was over there. That's fucking crazy.
I believe if he did get killed, we'd all face a different world. Like,
Definitely.
I'm being genuinely serious.
Yeah. mean, she faked a call and showed that she was on the camera app.
And that is true. She did fake a call. She did fake a call.
No, really? Wait,
She
what?
did,
Then
yeah.
then what did she say on the call?
I don't remember what it was. I think it was like
Gonna call Beyonce and P
remember.
Diddy at this time? I don't know if chat's being serious now because these things are wild. All right. That is like I don't know. But man, she FaceTimed herself. Dude,
what? FaceTimed herself? How's that even possible?
she was like, "Did you vote? Oh, thanks so much for voting, blah blah blah." Overwatch 2, we can politically talk and chill. I'm never gonna be able to either I play Overwatch 2 or I talk about politics. There's no way anything sensible is gonna come out of my mouth. If I will fumble so hard if I'm trying to cook in Overwatch. It's either one or the other, Buzzer. Sing California Girls to chill out, brother. Okay. Okay.
Ew.
That's Buzzer
Really?
for you, chat. Yeah, Katy Perry. Yeah, Katy Perry's not gonna like me if I play her song on stream.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it doesn't seem like President Joe Biden was our favorite, if you can call it that, Putin says during a panel.
Well, you guys sang California Girls together in Nicole playing Overwatch 2.
I didn't do that. I don't think. I'm pretty sure I have heard him sing California Girls. Overwatch is sus. Okay. I don't think we have to talk about that in this particular stream. Okay.
We should
All right.
We should get an L buzzer redeem.
Oh, okay. An L buzzer redeem.
That would be fun.
It's a goated. Why would I sing like a cappella? This is a very serious conversation, the Buzzer 63. Do you know anything about the American elections? Do anything about economy? Buzzer. I don't know what else he's planning to change,
I
honestly.
don't think he really cares other than the fact that he just hates Trump, full stop.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty insane.
You know, exactly, Bio. If Trump somehow wakes up tomorrow and says the new law towards Mojang company, minecarts should be faster in vanilla. If he makes that law, it's all good and forgiven. I don't care. He's a W president.
Okay, if that's all it takes, then I don't know about this stream anymore. God damn. No, but like, okay, so for real, when I was very curious to see who won, and I checked my phone this morning and I saw that Trump had actually won, and I was like holy crap. I was disappointed, and honestly, I was kind of, I think starstruck is the wrong word, but just very gobsmacked at all of this. Buzzer is ghosted. Yeah. I'll read a message of his at the same pace that I'm reading you guys' messages, which is I'm reading all of you guys' messages and 1/3 of Buzzer's, because Buzzer texts 3 times as fast.
Buzzer just holds spamming. I think we should all just like agree that we can just like keep the chat at like 10-second chat delay in order to like just slow Buzzer down.
I don't like to use slow mode in my chats though.
I mean, no, I don't think there would be a difference really.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe it could be same thing, but I have seen that Addy also likes to do like put 2 sentences in a row and then full stop right there. With hell slow mode, it's just adding a delay between when you can chat.
Yeah, and that's not just for you. That's for like everybody in
Yeah.
the chat.
I had a random dream about my older sister that doesn't live with me, with his ex and bestie and her ex dancing on a pole. Okay, you know, these are not the types of things I would have expected to be in chat talking about the American elections. It's like, wow. All right.
I do not agree with Buzzer getting added in the chat in the call. I like
Okay.
this me and you. We've never had we've never had a lot of me and you. You get me, bro?
Yeah, exactly. LEX, sorry guys. Nah, it's okay. Freedom of speech is also apparent in my Twitch chat, except for if it goes in against Twitch TOS. There is some control.
Okay, you know what? W Buzzer on one thing. You are which were you in? Yeah, no, you're not. You not a W anymore because you left the King Luther Cole channel VC. Less of a W on that.
Okay. My dream is just I'm in a random adventure with at least one of my friends. A girl. Does it have to be a girl in the dream? Is that like, I don't know. Then maybe something else is going around in your little noggin there, because like I don't really know if it's about the adventure at all at that point.
Where's a loss?
Yeah.
This might sound like a begging thing, but can I have mod for this one reason? To start polls in chat. I want to start polls in chat, mainly relating to the topic, but mainly about other things. What do you think? Hey, guys, actually, should we let chat have the choice as well? What do you think, chat? Do you think I deserve mod as well?
Mod for just this stream?
This stream, later streams, I ain't fuss as long as I'm mod.
Oh shit, chat, we've almost overtaken Fishbait in viewers.
Oh shit. No, we have. He is on 7.
He's on 7, and what are we on? Like 8 or something?
No, I don't like mods. Why don't you like mods?
I can't hear a word you're saying. That is,
What?
that shouldn't be the case.
Theo, let me be a mod. You can agree, I'd be a great mod.
You can have mod if only I can join call.
No, we don't have to listen to Buzzer. He's 15.
That's crazy. I've always thought of him as a 14-year-old. I
promise you, me as well.
Like when he had his fucking birthday, I think I was there for his birthday stream, but I never actually mentally in my head told myself, oh, Buzzer is now 15.
That is me as well. He's always had the maturity of a 14-year-old.
Are you all 14 or something? I think
no.
Right now, I think unless it's you, Danny, I think I'm still the oldest person in here.
Yeah.
Yeah, me and Uther are 17, and yeah, ages in chat don't really matter to me all that much.
Yeah.
If you want to say it, then that's okay. But it's always just so crazy to me how people can be so young watching my streams. It's like,
I know.
First time Addy told me what his age was, he was just like, yeah, so I just turned 13, now I'm officially out to stream. I was like, wait, what? You're 13? I was like, I really thought he was fucking 16, 17 or something. He was just like, no, I'm 13. Like, bro,
he's
what the
14 now, isn't he?
No, I think he's still 13.
Yeah, but oh my, that's crazy. Because I promise you, when we went and call the other day, and when he did that thing, I'll just say it. I'm not leaking in a minute. When he showed his face, when we all had our face cams on, it was fucking crazy. Because he did not look like a 13-year-old. I promise you that right now. You can agree, and Buzzer can agree as well. He did not look it.
Yeah, I mean, he's not doing a face reveal. I look 89. Okay, I just simply don't believe that. LEX. I look 10. See, that's more believable. Okay, so
how old do you think I look? How old do you think I look? Because I would have no clue.
I don't know how old I would think you look.
I think you would look your age. Me personally, I
mean-
think you would look your age.
Apparently, that's debatable from as far as I've heard this stream, but
That's the new title of the stream. Does Wezelos look like his age?
yeah, it's kind of deviated from Trump at this point because, I mean, there's no one really going in against what we're saying, so there's not really a
Danny.
debate going on.
Danny, you telling me this motherfucker looks 40? You are silly.
What
Oh
makes
my
me
God.
look 40 exactly? I thought you were like 19. That's fair. I mean, I guess 19 and 17 are pretty close together.
Right. Are we gonna get back to the Trump talk?
Yeah, I mean, what else is there really to talk about? I mean, the fact that like I was still trying to look at what he was convicted for, but it's not really being told. I think I'd heard it was like
I
rape.
know what he was. Yeah, he was. I think.
I fucking knew he was gonna do that. I knew it. Welcome. Oh my God, it's Fish, guys.
Oh my God, guys.
I
you got
knew you were gonna
fucking
do
do it.
that. Oh
Hey, guys.
man. I was like, damn, he's probably going to raid me as well. I was like, damn, bro, it's
Bro,
crazy.
wait, is this your peak? 14 viewers?
I think it is. When man,
Shit.
peak viewers is fucking. That's crazy.
Guys, let's get some W fish. Let's get some W fish bait in
Yeah,
chat. for making that
Oh my God,
impossible.
it's Fish. Okay, well, thank
Oh my
you
God,
for the
it's Fish.
raid, I guess. Yeah, 14 viewers is crazy. Okay, so does anybody have anything to add to this conversation
Okay.
about
Just
Trump?
I want to say as well for the people that are joining, we are talking about the Trump elected. If you cannot see in the title, if you can, good, you already know. If not, now you know.
The chat is going out of bound. Yeah, you guys have. It's crazy, bro. God damn.
Trump is not fit for president according to Iraq.
Trump
Agreed.
is not fit for president. Yeah, I mean, I would say so. I think the about 32 times that he's been proven guilty of several crimes is definitely a reason for that. Yeah,
Trump is not. I'm blind. Trump is not fit.
Trump is not fit.
No. You guys. Trump is literally that one meme where three people are stacked up on each other. Those people are like 2'1", and I fucking promise you, they all stack up to make president. The top is Trump, right? The person we all know. The middle is named fucking Billy Bob. It's just the person who hangs on to
Yeah.
everything with his bare life, and the other one is Sleepy Joe because he walks and he just sleeps all day. That's why.
I want to go back
no,
to
he's
politics talk, bro. Me and Jester have just had like an HR debate talking about proof of God's existence. How did the Trump election go from that to God's existence?
I'm not gonna lie, if I've known these guys for like over a year, they do move to things very religiously, very quickly. And yeah, because fun fact, Jester, I don't know if you approve of me saying it, and I'm sorry if it is. Jester is religious. I don't remember what religion he follows, but he is religious. So yeah, he does talk about that quite a lot, and he likes to
Okay, well,
give those opinions.
Trump, gay, abortion, religion, God. Okay.
Bro, I've
Jester
never
is
seen
a religious motherfucker. Okay. is a buzzer viewer, I believe. Jester's a buzzer viewer. Okay.
Jester's a buzzer viewer? That's insane. Just to
Jester.
be Christian.
Okay.
Yes. I
Well.
thought it was Christian.
All right. There's nothing wrong with that. I mean,
No,
personally, I see buzzer. You are constantly spamming the same message in chat. The exact same one. I actually do want to play either Overwatch or Fortnite because I want to enjoy my last few minutes awake. And wow, that sounds like you're dying, like you're terminally ill. I genuinely want to spend some time with friends, and it would really mean a lot. Thank you. God damn. Buzzer dropping them paragraphs. Bro's terminally about to die, yeah. Did I sleep? I got 2 hours left until school time. No way your school starts at 5
Your
a.m.
school does not start at that time.
There's just no way. How? Dude, what the fuck? That's the earliest I've ever noticed a school starting. That's like borderline criminal at this point. You'd have to go
That's
to bed
gotta
at
be.
like what, 8?
Is BO elementary or like
I'd assume so.
Bro, that is fucking crazy.
Yeah, either elementary or very begin middle school. Yeah, okay, middle school.
Okay, that is. I mean, it depends how strict really the school is, but either way, 5
I'll repeat
a.m.
it. Do you
that's
think
unheard of.
do you think there was any bias at all when the judge was appointed by Biden just to prosecute Trump? I mean, I didn't. That's new information to me.
That's sort of new to me. I think I know what he's on about. I think that's during like the debate when Biden. Are you on about the debate that the Biden and Trump had?
Maybe it's
Before
about Trump's
Biden became
prosecution. Your viewers, nice. Yeah, Addy, this is fucking peak.
Not the debate. Okay, not the debate.
That's 5:50. My bad. 2.5 hours until school time.
About his prosecution.
Yeah, about his prosecution. You peaked at. Yeah, I know. I peaked at 14 viewers. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, so is Hugo leaving then? All right, bye, Hugo. Thank you for being here.
And now he's under 10.
Crazy. And you should sleep. I think that this is kind of a horrible time for me to stream, but I just needed to do this. So yeah, about his prosecution, I don't know if the judge was biased or anything. But I mean, I guess if that was the case, then I don't know. I don't know about any of the evidence that they had against him, but I do know that there have been people that have come out to say that they have been raped by Trump.
They haven't been raped. I think it was an affair with a porn star. That's what I think it was.
Oh, I did hear something about that.
And I think it was criminal because I don't know if there is laws against this. So excuse me if I am wrong. I'm just going out of the blue here. There might be laws with like the age gap between how
sexual assault. He was found not guilty. I heard that he was found guilty like 32 crimes.
I think he was guilty of many other crimes, but not with like this specific one.
30. Oh, it's 34. I thought it was like 32 above 30 or something like that. Yeah. As long as an over age of consent, it's legal. Could be 18 and 70 and completely legal. Yeah, that is true. But it does have to be mutual consent, doesn't it?
He was forced to pay millions, but was not guilty.
Wait, if he's not... Wait, for the case, then, he was, like, for his defense, he was supposed to pay millions. Not...
And what is that? Towards the people they had an affair on? Or...
That doesn't make much sense. I was like, if he's found not guilty, then why does he have to pay anything at all? Then he didn't do anything and still has to pay. That's kind of strange.
That is strange.
I'll be leaving or lurking. I think Addy and Buzzer are both lurking. All right.
Okay, so one thing I've learned is that Jester is a huge Trump fan, so he supports the fact that he's president, and he's really happy about it. Which is fine. We are all allowed to have our opinions. At the end of the day, there is nothing wrong with free speech unless it's given any violation to anybody. So
yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Jester supports Trump, and I want to understand because I don't think I actually know specifically why. Why would you, Jester, support Trump?
Fun fact, the youngest person to ever give birth is 5. Your fun facts are sometimes really strange, BO. I'm not even going to lie about that. I look at it objectively. It is an impartial look at the prosecution.
Who would you trust more in office? The lawyer who works in law politics or the felon with the past acting, albeit minor? I might have read that completely wrong, but I'm not too sure.
Yeah, well, I think one thing that is well established at this point is that Trump is a convicted felon.
He is a criminal. He is a convicted. He is a criminal, and he has still been put into the chair of the White House, and that is something that I have the most amount of problems with. I don't see Trump as a felon since I just showed that it's because of political prosecution. I just don't see how that could be. I just don't see how 34 counts of 34 times found guilty of something, and I'm pretty sure there have been victims that have come out because of it. I just don't see how you can think, oh, it's all just fake, right? Like it's
It's crazy.
Also, aren't many of the crimes like related to like his business tactics?
Could
That
also
might
be the case, but I don't know
might be
about that.
completely random. That might be completely random. But he's had a lot of businesses that did shut down because they failed, or something could have happened to them, or Trump has done something wrong to make this business grow, and it grew the wrong way, which got it taken down.
A
So, I
felon,
mean-
Bo, a felon is just like another word for criminal, basically.
Yeah. Or yeah, a felony is like a crime. But
Yeah,
just
bad
different
crime.
wording.
Would you say
Would
that
you
the
say that-
political opponents of Putin are unfit since they are found guilty on stupid crimes which he found them guilty of? Wait, hold on. So, let me reread that message a couple of times and Uther can speak in the meantime. I don't know. Would you say
Yeah,
that
I have no idea what he's talking about either. Are you on about like?
he jailed
have never
political
heard
opponents?
any-
Yeah, but Putin is a well-known tyrant.
Yes. Me personally, I have no like knowledge on Putin and his.
Comparing
history
Biden
of
to
politics.
Putin, I'm not gonna lie, Jester. That's kind of like Biden and Putin are just not the same. They're using the same thing to Trump. I mean,
Oh, no, they're
look.
definitely not the same. Bro, guys, Putin is a bald-headed tyrant, and Biden is just a sleepy guy.
He's
who
just
trips
a
upstairs
senile
and
old
likes ice
man.
cream. And he likes ice cream so much. He hears an ice cream truck. It doesn't matter what the fuck he's doing. He could be in the biggest meeting of his entire life, and he could still be walking outside. Hey, can I have 2 scoops of chocolate ice cream, please?
You gotta get me some ice cream, man.
I mean, hey, I would do the exact same thing. I mean, ice cream's
Can I
ice
send a
cream. Yeah, but I mean-
vid about the prosecution? You're probably gonna have to do that in Discord because it Automod
links do not
blocks
work, yeah.
links in my chat.
Mhm.
Mainly due to like view bots and whatnot that haven't been showing up recently. I guess it's because of all these raids that I've been getting. So
If you
many.
don't have Wes's thing, you could just send them to me, Jester, and I can send that to Weselos. But that's if you don't have Wes.
I think
Never mind, he sent it apparently.
I think he does have DMs with me. Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
Got 7 DMs from Buzzer.
Oh god. He has 7 DMs.
Donald Trump NY criminal case explained without the political spin. Okay.
FYI.
I'm all for objective views on everything.
By the way, guys, not guys, Wes, you titled short stream talking about America. It has been 1 hour and 42.
Yeah, well, that's because initially I did not think that I was going to be talking about this for so long. And truthfully, we didn't.
Trump is
Oh, okay, so you're picking Piers Morgan as an objective analyst of this case. Piers Morgan is already a very controversial part of that. I mean, I've seen this guy spouting
Fish.
some serious bullcrap
Fish, you
sometimes.
really want to watch, hang on guys, you really want to watch some very overrated streamer play this game. I mean, yeah, Fortnite is awesome now. I mean, Fortnite fucking Remix Chapter 2, that is insane. But let's focus on the bigger picture. Donald Trump is president again. I think that's a bit more bigger than Tyler Ninja Blevins playing Fortnite. Also, you're gonna
It's all
be
important
ruin-
stuff, but Fortnite Ninja Tyler Blevins
You're
is also
You're also
live.
gonna be ruining. You're also gonna be ruining. What's it? Weselos's viewer range. Like it's gonna drop from 11 to 7 again. We cannot have that. We want Weselos to peak. We want Weselos to peak.
Piers Morgan is pretty crazy pick for this.
Oh, yeah, Piers Morgan is pretty crazy.
felon. Those are the words you're going to hear over and over again between now and November's
Oh, yes, he
election.
does.
Donald John Trump
Don't choke.
Donald John Trump.
is a convicted felon.
Preach.
All right.
We have gone over a cliff in America. This verdict is a verdict of someone who was forced to fight a 1,000-pound gorilla with both hands tied behind his back. We have convicted a former president of the United States of America. We've gone over a cliff.
Okay, so we have the left wing saying this is the greatest day in American history, and the right wing saying this is the darkest day in American history. Let's just look at the facts.
Oh,
Shit.
man. Okay. Hi, everybody. My name is this and this. And
Okay, so if you haven't heard, former
Okay,
President Donald
thank
Trump was
God.
convicted on 34 counts of
The
false.
first lady wasn't an actress. Yeah, I would like to talk about that before we get into this. The first lady, like Donald Trump's wife, apparently just likes the money that she gets from being the first lady, attending the shit every now and then. Like, if she divorces Donald Trump, he cannot win the election anymore. He cannot become president.
Huh?
Yeah, it's kind of a weird law in America for some reason. At least so I've heard. I don't know if that's true, but it's strange to me.
But you are an American. Can you confirm this?
I'm not an American.
No, Jester, not you.
Okay,
Jester.
no, okay. Okay, I don't know. But it was, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. The first lady just doesn't seem that enthusiastic about Trump winning. She was just like, oh yeah, you know, I get money for attending these meetings, so fucking epic. I need to steal Uther whenever you're done streaming. How long you reckon you'll go? I don't know. I mean, this is already going to take 16 minutes. I don't know.
He wants me to look at Space.
Oh, okay, well, you know, that it's not really stealing Uther at that point. It's just kind of like I'm handing him over to you, so that's okay.
Hey, don't I have rights? Can I not say what I want to
The first thing I'm going
do?
to do is just see how each side is covering the story. Now, this is ground news. It's an
We
affect
all have rights. Okay, it's gonna be okay.
finds related news stories from all over the
All
world.
good,
and
yeah, no
all over the
rush,
political
exactly.
spectrum, and puts it in one place so it makes it easy for us to see. Now, the best thing about ground news, it shows you the political bias in the media. You get to see stories on the left and right and see how they are covering it. Look at some of these headlines on the left. Lock him up. Trump is now a convicted felon. And the Chicago Crusader. Hallelujah. Maxine Waters rejoices that Trump was convicted in a hush money trial. And on
Oh, okay, so obviously the political spin of being like, hallelujah, he's been convicted is kind of crazy, but being like, okay, don't elect this guy because he's convicted is not really a hot take, in my opinion. It's not really a political spin. That's just, in my opinion, kind of common sense. To just be like, oh, this guy's a fucking criminal. Let's not elect him. Like,
the right, you have things like Kangaroo Court.
At the beginning, that
Trump
seemed
in
kind of obvious to me.
NYC Soviet show trial. Here, you even have Timcast from here on YouTube. Trump was found guilty on all counts. Trump was rigged. Case was fake. Now, the great thing about ground news is that you don't have to go all over the internet looking for the articles. They aggregate all the articles in one place, and there's over 600 articles on this Trump situation alone. Now, this is one of the best
I think
things.
you have to look at the context more than the surface image. If he was wrongfully convicted, and if there's proof floating around about this is basically an ad. Oh my god, okay, well, when does it start then, you know? Like, if he was wrongfully convicted, then alright, but I have yet to see any proof about that, so my opinion is very understandable. To me, like, Trump has committed these crimes and has now become president nonetheless. So, you know, my reaction is justified in this case, but, you know, I don't know what you're seeing here. Bit before this? Oh, okay.
40% off.
Yeah, let's
unlimited
not.
buy. So to accomplish this goal, we are going directly to the documents. This is the indictment. This is a statement of facts that led to the indictment, and these are the jury instructions. Now, let's start with the indictment. Trump was charged with 34 counts of falsifying business records in the first degree, which is a violation of New York Penal Law.
Falsifying business records. Okay.
Law section 175.10. Even though there are 34 counts in this indictment really only encompasses 11 transactions. Now, to understand that aspect of it, we have to move to the statement of facts. The statement of facts actually tells you what facts led to the charges in the indictment. For instance, they start off by mentioning that former President Donald Trump had an agreement with American Media Inc. That is the company that handles the National Enquirer. Now, at the end of paragraph 7, it says that the National Enquirer, who's owned by AMI, admitted in a non-prosecution agreement that's an agreement not to prosecute them, that it made a payment to a source, that source is Karen McDougal, of a story to ensure that the source did not publicize damaging allegations about the defendant, Donald Trump, before the 2016 election, thereby influence that election.
So it's
Okay, that is interesting. I just saw something.
it's 9:30. I've had a long day of editing. I completely lost him. There's like it's too late for me to understand any of what he's saying, but I heard you
Right.
had a bit of a revelation here.
Can I take control for a sec? Because I just found something that is actually a rare Donald Trump W.
Okay. Wait,
So
yeah?
I just stumbled across this video, right? I'm gonna send it to you, Wes, as well. I just stumbled across this video
common, okay.
of Kamala Harris having like this little public statement. These two college girls, very religious girls by the way, said Jesus is Lord, and Kamala Harris responds to that by saying you're in the wrong alley. That, in my opinion, is something you probably shouldn't say, especially when you say something that's religiously accurate.
Yeah, that's
Jesus
a
is Lord.
that's a rough take there.
Mm-hmm. And Trump is responding to that by saying that she's against all religion. And if that's true, then I would not agree on that for Kamala. That is not a good take.
I mean,
If you are against religion, practically half the damn population of America, actually maybe even more than that, is religious. And you're telling me that you are going to, like, go against that, then I'm sorry, but that is one take on why you should not be the president.
Yeah, I mean that was very easy of Trump to do, in my opinion. If your opponent here, the only person in the way of you becoming president of America, has made a kind of a rough take, or can at least be seen as rough, based on like some like whatchamacallit, I lost my train of thought. Hold on.
All right. No,
Based on-
Alexa.
So
Bye-bye.
like Trump is capitalizing off of this rough take that Kamala made, and it's just like, oh, I'm just gonna step in. Opa, capital. Oh, you hate religion. She's a bad president. She fucking hates religion. Like, that's just a smart move, I guess.
That is a smart move. Like, that is one thing
Yeah.
you do have to
Later,
worry
LAX.
about.
Thank you for being here. That's literally
That
what
is-
politics is. Yeah.
That is one thing you do have to worry. Like, you'd have to worry about. I do get it, Fish. You do have to worry about like what you gotta say. Otherwise, there will be people that will go against you.
If you didn't know that politicians lied, yeah, I don't think that any politician is very pure, because really, the world kind of sucks. And if you're gonna be honest about every single thing that you plan to do about it, if you're gonna be honest about every single thing that's going on, you're probably not gonna become president.
I find it a bit bullshit that you are aiming towards leading a nation, yet you do not mean what you say. At that point, why even be a leader if you don't mean how you lead? That is just
yeah.
pathetic.
I mean, probably
That
because
is pathetic.
other people are lying to make themselves look good. But those people, you think to yourself, oh, those people are probably going to be shittier at...
Hang on. Buzzer, get this in your head. Wait until the stream is done.
Does it take a hint, SMH? Damn. Trump has been more open about his position than Kamala. I mean, I don't know anything about that. Like, okay,
Oh, shut up, bro.
what was I saying?
Something about what I said about if you're going to be a leader of a nation.
Oh, yeah,
at least me,
because...
say.
So other people are lying to make themselves look good. And you think, oh, those people, if they get in charge, they're going to be worse than I am. So I have to, in turn, make a few lies to make myself look good so that he doesn't get the wheel, you know?
Yeah.
I guess that's just kind of a lie for the greater good.
But either way, you are just a shit of a person if you say a lot of shit that you promise to do, but in the end just don't do it because you want to be at power. That makes you more shit of a person because you don't want to be good for your country.
It's kind of come to a position where it's almost mandatory to do that kind of shit, which I find really sad.
Exactly.
The thing I hate most is when Kamala would lie tooth and nail about the things that Trump supports, even when he comes out publicly about these things.
Mm.
Okay.
I also find it a bit annoying that like they both do lie. Like Kamala's biggest trait was Trump is a liar. That was like trending. I promise you, that was trending on
like
Twitter
abortion and Project 2025. Yeah, what do you know anything more about the stance of Project 2025? Because me and Uther just went over that, and it said that Trump was kind of distancing himself from that. So
I think he was more trying to like help in some ways, like get rid of the pill, not banning abortion, getting rid of the pill.
I know that he hasn't
have
read it. He
problems.
hasn't read Project 2025.
Wait, Trump hasn't read. Damn, that is insane.
Nope. Okay, that is very stupid marketing. Marketing on his team's side. And people are saying that he supports it. Well, I mean, there's not really any evidence that you have against that until he comes out and says, no, I don't support Project 2025, you heathens.
There's one other thing. I am absolutely flabbergasted. Just getting off topic again. I hate it because it's so big nowadays. Like, a lot of people do it. I hate that a lot of people agree on something that isn't true. Like, for example, you can say that, like, I don't know, fucking PewDiePie is a pedophile or a neo-Nazi, and one person says that, gets a lot of attraction, people will agree. Like, and the thing is, a lot of people don't go into the actual context. A lot of people don't dig in unless it's somebody with a big audience. And
says that he doesn't support nor hates the thing since he hasn't even read it. That's some stupid ass marketing on his team's side.
It doesn't matter if it hasn't or it has always been a thing. Either way, it's a thing and it's annoying. And again, with this, like, I was going to, like, I was asking my friend, hey, what are you supporting on? Would you support Trump or Kamala if you were at that state? I said at the time Trump because I thought I didn't know anything about Kamala. And I'm not gonna lie, I didn't know much about Trump either. A lot of people took it out wrong, said that Trump is a racist, he wants to ban abortion. Looking at information, I learned that those people are wrong. He's not racist to some state. He is somewhat offensive, but his views are taken out the wrong way. And the abortion, he doesn't want to ban abortion, he wants to take care of the pill. The pill is a huge difference compared to actually banning abortion for people.
It's not his team, it's Kamala's point that he supports it. Kamala may have said it, but I can remember quite a while ago, before Joe Biden even stepped out of the election, like stepped out of the hot seat to go take a hot bath or whatever, that Trump did support it. Like, I don't know if he ever came out and said it, but it was like people said that Trump supported Project 2025, that he even wrote it. You know, shit like that. So I don't know where that came. I don't know where that came from, but you know.
After the stream and after I get into like do Space, how would you feel like during Space? Wes can join. He can do the he can play test as well, and we can also talk a bit more about it, like the debate.
If he was racist, why would 25% of black voters vote for him? I mean, I didn't know that either. I was just kind of like how uneducated are these people, you know? That I was like, wait, how stupid can you be? But I mean, if he's not racist, then I mean, I guess.
And people are stupid and they don't look into things. And don't get me wrong, I am like that as well. I've been like that. But I've tried not to. And either way, there is no excuse to not knowing. If you're just going to assume someone is this, and you're going to take it out on other people who like that person when they're not this person, then no. Just no.
Wait, what were you like? What were you like?
What was I like? What do you mean?
You were like that as well, you said.
I was like I was like assuming before getting into like the information.
Oh, okay.
Like I just like again, I'd like say PewDiePie's this. I don't know why I'm saying PewDiePie. It's just an example. PewDiePie's this, and I just say, "Oh yeah, it is," without actually looking into it. And that's the same with everyone else because the original thing doesn't actually show information. It says, "Oh yeah, it's this," and this shows that. People just assume.
Saying that
And
saying that someone votes for a racist because they are stupid is an idiotic thing to say. Wait, how?
I am not supporting anyone. I think now, just getting into like the actual election, I think both of them are as bad.
As bad. I always viewed as Trump to be much worse, but that's I mean, I don't know. I've never been presented with hard evidence as to this person wants this person wants that. Like,
for the record, Fishbait is saying truth. Before like the second video of Mr. Beast came out, like I was full on glazing and I was trying to spit facts when I wasn't spitting facts because I didn't actually look at the information besides of one video that shows just one other thing. So yeah, I will admit, I was definitely like that until like very recently.
By saying that black people vote for racists because they're too stupid to educate themselves is dumb. But like, why else would they? Like, say Trump was a racist and black people would be voting for him. How could that be anything else than stupid? Like, because he's not racist. No, but say he was racist, and that's what I'm making a point about. Like, voting for a racist as a black person is stupid, right? How can it not be? Conditional racism. Okay. I don't know what that means, but it sounds diabolical. Like, all right.
Just a random question for people in chat. What do you guys think of abortion? Like, what are your opinions on it? I think that was one of the biggest like talks on Trump's negative bad? You think abortion's bad? Really? That's fine. I mean, you can have opinions.
Yeah,
and
okay.
I have my opinion. I say, I mean, yeah, no, it's not bad at all. It's murder. Okay, how is it murder?
Well, as in, like, ending a life that's inside of you, right? But funny, apparently I heard somewhere that a baby or a fetus, I guess, when it's inside your belly is considered a parasite because it sucks away like what you eat and whatnot and all that. Basically your life forces. Fetus is not a parasite, but it does contain some parasitic like tendencies. It lives inside of you. Say like a parasitic worm attaches itself to you and uses you to sustain itself. That sounds pretty similar to, you know, parasite cannot be the child of the mother by definition. I mean, by definition, but it does contain some parasitic, like, it's similar, you know, in which case, but that was kind of just a fun fact. It had nothing to do with what we were talking about here. Yeah, the killing of the human life. Yeah.
I disagree on that because I don't think that when it's still being built over time, I don't think there's anything wrong with abortion. Unless you do, until it's, I will agree that there is some lines of abortion where it's bad. Like when the body's fully built, it's able to move, it's stable. That's when it's bad because the baby is alive. And it is 100% bad when it's brought to the world. Before that time when it's fully built, I think it's good because technically it's not alive. It has a mind, it has a heart, but that heart and mind is not active until it's fully like layered and fully protected and at that process where it can actually live.
I don't want to hear the abortion debate for the third time. I'd be willing to get into it because I've initiated it those 4 times that you've heard it, so I'm sorry about that.
I don't believe it. Yeah, I'm sorry as well, Fish, but I also don't believe it is alive on conception. Because scientifically, those things of conception are different things. But actually, I don't know what you mean. What do you mean by conception again? I think I'm getting one thing muddled up.
When you first exist, like, okay, I mean, I think there's a lot of moral implications that come with that, but I think I view it very situationally. Like, if there's really if there's going to be dire consequences if abortion is not filled in, then I feel like it's justified.
Me personally,
You know?
I believe on the scientific facts on some things. I definitely believe there is more out there religiously, like
Okay, I'm
God
just gonna,
existing. But I do believe on
put that
some
in there.
science. I do believe on some things that are scientifically factual. Like in conception, sperm and eggs have a use, but that doesn't concede to anything more. Sperm and eggs are just the materials used in order to make that thing, but that thing isn't alive, and neither are the things that are in the process of being made. A sperm cell, yes, has an objective. Yes, it is at an ability to move and has its own place to travel, but it's not alive. Why? I don't know. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know. I kind of dug myself into a hole there.
Like, imagine running for presidency. You have this entire thing set up, and you're just like, what? I don't know. Like, shit. Pass the turn over to the opponent. Oh shit.
I kind of dug myself into a hole there. I'm not gonna
Okay.
lie.
Well, I feel like
But
okay.
What I'm trying to say is, to at some state, it's alive, but not enough for it to like mean much.
But put
has
all the
use.
ingredients for a cake together in a bowl. Is that a cake? I mean, some analogies just don't make that much sense when you're comparing fetuses to pastries.
Well, it depends on it depends on what you put. I think the sperm is one of the main primary ingredients to bake that baby. Like how you use that one ingredient that is prioritized to make the babe.
Fetus and
pastry.
pastry sounds similar enough. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So
I think there is definitely a limit to abortion, but when you first discover that you're pregnant, when the body is being built up, I say there is nothing wrong with that because the baby was never alive in the first place.
oh, buzzer's back, by the way. Hold on. So I
don't know,
think
to be honest.
that when does oh no ads? Okay, is everybody getting ads right now? Because then we're gonna take a 1.5 minute hiatus from this conversation. Because you know.
Okay, no, where's Fish is not on ads.
Okay, well,
just
Fish
to
is not
recall,
on ads. Then I mean, I guess I'll wait for just a second for that shit to happen.
What about you, Fish? When do you believe life, like what Jessica says, when does life happen? I personally believe life happens when the child is born, because that's when life started. That's when life is starting. And you have like, but actually no, no, never mind.
When it
Yes,
becomes sentient. Well, technically, trees are alive as well, and plants and shit.
That is a completely different topic, though.
Okay, I'm gonna share my opinion on this now. People are back from ads. Difference between alive and sentient. Okay, let's not get into that right now. What I think the most important thing to talk about is abortion worth banning? Okay, whether you think it's bad and ending a human life or whatnot, do you think it's worth banning? Because sometimes you get into like positions that I've talked about before, where you know, it was not only an accident, yeah, because it kills people, but again, it's not only an accident; it could be due to rape or like shit like that, or the woman may not survive the pregnancy, or the baby may not survive the pregnancy. You know, if things like that happen, wouldn't it be kind of justified to do that act? We ban things that kill people. Guns are legal in America, by the way. But just okay, gonna immediately guns don't kill people. Okay. But you know, gonna immediately lay off of that For now, should you not be worthy of living because you were an accident? No, not only because you're an accident, but like again, if the mother can't survive the pregnancy or the baby or both, you know.
Again,
It's like
this is
that.
a personal opinion. Again, this is a personal opinion. But I believe that when it is like able to move, when it has that heartbeat, that's when it's alive. That's when it has the life. And that is when you kill that person. Beforehand,
worthy
you
of
would need
living?
a lot more to build up. So
Are you only worthy
I-
of living because you are wanted? Not really. That's not really my point. My point is more like
I
if
think-
there's going to be dire consequences if abortion is not set into effect, I feel like it would be justified at that point, right? Okay, but sorry, Luther, continue.
Okay, so when you say, Jester, should you not be worthy of living because it was an accident? If it was an accident, then that's just very unfortunate. Let's just be real.
Yeah.
But there is still time in order for you to fix that accident. It's like a deadline, pretty much. If you go past that deadline, you cannot go back. The thing has been done. And for many people, it is hard. Because I know American hospitality taxes are a pain in the ass. So when you want to focus on, like, getting a child removed out of your belly, that's gonna not only fuck up you physically, but fuck you up wealthily. Or financially. That's the right word. So I think it's definitely unfair to ban it. Especially when people say, "Oh, it's you're killing someone," it technically counts as murder once the body is alive, and that is alive when everything is built and it is at a process to function. So when you say it's worth murdering, it's not worth murdering a living thing, but it's worth
a coat hanger,
It's
yeah.
worth getting rid of a built-in process body that doesn't actually live until it's fully built.
Okay, I saw
That's my opinion.
Fish
I'm gonna
said
case
something
closed on
really
my opinion.
interesting here. Euthanasia, which it essentially accomplishes the same thing. Like, when do you decide when a person is not really worth living anymore, right? If you know that your baby is going to be born in like an extremely shitty like one where the odds of survival are just like not that high, and you wouldn't really want to put that baby into that much like pain before it's born or like after it's born, it's kind of the same thing.
I'm sorry, abortion is free if you own a coat hanger. I have no idea what that means, but I can picture it.
Yeah, that's when the difference between murder and killing is important. Yeah, but
There is no murder or killing, though, when there is nothing to actually kill. You're more removing than you are killing. Before you
okay, you're
actually-
basing whether someone can live if they are wanted or not. No, not wanted. Look, I mean, having the choice to get to like keep the baby or not based on like what your living conditions currently are, I think is a pretty reasonable thing to have, especially when
And also, there is no other person that gets to make that choice but the person that's having the baby. It can't be the
adoption.
baby. Yeah, I guess. But again, then you'd have to have the baby, and the baby can kill you. And also, it would be a pain in the ass to actually get him in for adoption, wouldn't it? And also,
you know
you'd be
what?
just a
That's-
shit person, wouldn't you?
You know
Just
what?
leaving the child.
Jester, sure. Adoption, pretty valid excuse right there. Not even gonna lie.
It's an option. I wouldn't say it's the best one, but it's definitely an option.
Okay, so what if I talked about this scenario during chat that I actually haven't heard a rebuttal against? If there is 0% chance for the woman or the baby to survive the pregnancy, why wouldn't abortion be an option at that point?
That is a very good thing to say.
Like, in those, even if you ban all other abortion, that should at the very least still be a thing. Where in dire consequences, abortion should still be an emergency thing.
Okay,
It's like a
birth
1 in a
mortality
million
rate.
thing. Yeah, but, like, come on, like in those types of scenarios, like it's handy to just have, right?
I'm just
Doesn't
looking
really
at
matter
its
if it's a
birth
1 in a
fatality rate.
million
I have
thing.
no idea what that is, but birth fatality rate, according to Jester, what he just said, noted, birth fatality rate. Every day in 2020, almost 800 women died from preventable causes related to pregnancy and childbirth. A material death occurred almost every 2 minutes in 2020 between 2000 and 2020. The material mortality ratio, MMR, number of material deaths per 100,000 lives births, dropped by about 34% worldwide.
So 800 women every day die to giving birth.
I believe so.
Okay. Some
That is
people
kind of fucked.
like, I would respect that if it's an accident and or someone, again, like if someone SA'd you.
17,000 people. 17 people is more than enough to say that is just bad. You should hydrate right now.
I don't have anything here with me, so that's
Never mind,
really
that's the child.
unfortunate.
Oh. Wait, would you allow just for the 1 in a million thing? Either way, we are all at that right to live.
It's 17 and 1,000 children die during childbirth. That's so unfortunate.
Oh, shit.
17 and 1,000 children are miscarriage. That's
If you
really
allow
fucked up.
if you allow it, there were about. If you allow it, I cannot read today. I'm sorry.
Woman is suicidal, and if she is made to have birth, she would kill herself and leave the child unattended. Birth is not fatal directly, but still.
Wouldn't the child die if the host dies? Because the baby would need material in order for it to still be built, like food and other minerals or vitamins. So wouldn't the baby just die? Either way.
It's 700 a year of women dying in birth. 700 a year.
700 women, that is too much. So you're pretty much giving those 700 people, those 700 women, no choice.
That's 2 a day.
They either have the baby or die. Or they
In
will
America,
just die.
it's a double homicide if you kill a pregnant woman. Oh, damn.
That's 2 a day. That ain't good. 2 a day, that's not good at all.
Okay, well, a double homicide. You get charged for killing the baby, which is, I think, very interesting to me because, like, how do you kill a person that's not technically by law a person yet? If you do not have a birth certificate or like an identity.
Exactly. That person is not brought into the world. When that person is brought into the world, the doctor do their thing, they document it.
Double kills free bonus round.
Fish bait.
God damn. We recognize a child as a person. Yeah. They're in the world, not in society. Big difference. Yeah. Well.
Can we go on to a new topic? Because something just came to my mind. What was a thing Trump mentioned about immigrants eating the dogs? What was that? What was that all about?
I think another lie in politics. I can't imagine that. That's. I think that's just a lie. Does your life start when you get a birth certificate? No, not really.
That's insane. Fish. What do dogs taste like?
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. I just feel like, freedom of choice is pretty important when it comes to it.
Mm-hmm.
Moral implications are like okay, but not being allowed to save yourself from certain death when you know you're gonna die when giving birth is kind of, I don't know. It's nice to have the choice of not dying.
No,
You
should be given the choice. Especially when the world says, "Oh, you're killing someone."
Yeah,
Technically,
short
that
stream.
thing does not exist unless it's functional. no matter if it's there. Yeah, short stream.
You never say that someone is alive when they're a person plus, or else you can make the argument that people in society now aren't alive. Okay, but I wanted to play. Buzzer has been almost the entire stream asking if we play Overwatch, or if we can play Overwatch.
I'm not gonna lie, W. Today's stream.
Yeah.
I don't know when we're gonna end, but W. Major W. Like I joined the call like I think like 30 minutes in, and goddamn, that was cool. That was a cool stream.
Yeah.
Anyways,
You were
back to
alive
the topic at hand.
you were alive when you are a person, plus you have sentience. That disqualifies people alive right now that would be considered dead. I mean, like, God, imagine getting a child that you know is going to be so crippled that it's basically going to be considered just
That is
forever
just
in a coma.
That is just unfortunate.
Yeah, and then
Imagine
you have
going
that
through
to.
that process.
You can't put that up for adoption. Who's gonna want that? Like no one's gonna adopt that child. So euthanasia is what you're asking. Euthanasia, okay, but then you're killing it after it's born instead of before.
Yeah, exactly.
But if you know that the baby is going to be so crippled, no, I'm not talking about Down syndrome. I'm talking about basically being in a permanent coma from the moment you're born. Not really Down syndrome. People with Down syndrome are fucking epic.
Here's a question to add to that. Would the child know if it's alive? Because if not, would it be better to end that suffering?
Like
Or
slipping on the ice at the peak of
would it be
Everest while putting in a flag and dying.
Would it be best to let the child live, despite knowing that his life is never going to begin because he never actually sees it? Never actually lives in that moment.
Wait, Buzzers talked about this topic?
Oh
Damn.
shit, finally Buzzer's actually getting into the stream. God damn. Oh, and here we go. He gets that. Can you not just type it in chat, dude?
I have valuable points to this topic. Jester has been debating us for think definitely at least an hour at this point.
Definitely
by
an
just
hour.
typing in chat. You can do one thing.
We are definitely not done with conversations like these. How
Oh,
would you
boy.
feel, Wezelos, how would you feel about starting a duo podcast?
A duo pod. I mean, I don't know. We'll have to look into that, I guess.
Yeah, that's fine.
And then I guess I would keep
okay.
that separate from like maybe some Spotify thing or something. I don't know.
Oh, no, I wouldn't imagine it being like a Spotify thing.
Yeah. You should be able
I'd
to keep a
imagine it
child that is born in a coma because there's a chance that they can come out. I mean, always give them the best chance to live.
But wouldn't that child not be able to live if he or she cannot experience life? I don't see how that would make sense. If that child does live, but never actually has the experience of living, technically, would it be better off gone? That might sound horrible, but at that point, there is no difference. In the end of the day, he doesn't have a life to live. You live, but you haven't experienced life. But what's the point on living if you haven't experienced life? That might sound very, over the top.
I mean, I think
and it's relatable for many people.
all in all, when it comes to straight up, without getting too deep into the moral implications of when does life start, when does killing a person become justified, and when can you do that? or when is this fetus alive or whatnot. I think it's just a handy idea to have abortion be a thing, just so mothers that know that they'll die can at least have the option to save themselves if they wanted to. So, you know, and again, even if that's like a small chance to happen, it's still, right? If you're only keeping it in those cases, if abortion would become such a thing where to get the pill, you'd have to fill in like this doctor's form. Oh, look, here's my doctor's form. I'm going to die if I have this baby. I want it out of me. Okay, cool. You can get the abortion done, you know? Like,
why go through that struggle on trying to have the child, and once that child is born, you can't do anything about it because that child cannot live?
what's stopping people from lying about it? Official documents given by doctors and signed and shit. Like, that's like you go to like a pharmacist or something, not your typical pharmacist, but to like, they lie all the time. What, doctors lie all the time? That's crazy. Okay. The opioid epidemic. And I don't really live my life in the way that I constantly think that everyone around me is lying. So I have this very, probably what can be considered an innocent look on life. But I don't think that these people are lying to you. I mean, doctors lie to you about this type of shit. It's kind of strange. Stranger Things vibes, anyone? No, not really.
I mean, W changes things at the moment. I mean, fucking, we just got the titles teased,
Yeah.
which is major W.
Dude, you can look at when people lie and it happens constantly. I mean, obviously, like, people will lie. But, yeah, then
I mean,
again.
people can't truly tell if they have lied or not. I've learned this from being absolutely debunked about the Mr. Beast thing that Fishbait learned earlier. You cannot tell if people has lied or not. Like, lie detector tests are inaccurate. It's very easy to fake a truth. So, I mean, yeah. Stranger Things 5 because of Dr. Brenner and Henry Cavill backstory. What the fuck are you on about? If you season 4 and the first Shadow Player in London, you can. Oh, Fez. You on about the show?
I can feel my own mental state deteriorating by the second. Those that know that they are lying will not be able to keep up their innocent composure for very long.
That is
Okay,
true.
well,
They won't be at an innocent state.
all right.
But that's normal.
Yeah, I mean, people can lie about it, but then even still, like,
Fuck off, Buzzer.
it's kind of unfair to people when like abortion is fully banned and you're literally just looking at your watch. 9 months left until I die. What can I do until then? Kind of okay, all right. I might have to get some water. If someone lies over and over and over, then there will come a point when they physically can't anymore. Oh, well. And at that number of lies, I guess, is dependent from person to person, just how big of a scumbag you are, I'm assuming.
Most definitely.
Yeah, okay, but Jester, there's one question I'd like to ask you. Do you understand how people can be against Trump as
What'd
well?
you say? Sorry, I kind of zoned out.
What if it's banned for every single person besides the three? It's rape, incest, health of mother. Would you be fine with banning it? What if it's banned for every single person besides that? Well, yeah. Like I said, like that's a healthy agreement in my opinion. If, you know, yeah, rape, incest, health of mother, that type of health of mother, yeah. I mean, if those I think exceptions Sure, yeah, but banning it fully, I think, leaves not a whole lot of wiggle room. You know? I feel like, but for those 3, like, exceptions, then yeah, sure. Buzzer's the most innocent person in this chat right now. It's crazy.
No, it's true.
If abortion is
He's the most
banned,
annoying
self-harm would
person, isn't it?
skyrocket because people would try and cause miscarriage on themselves. Wow. That's, I mean, that's only if you're, like, really desperate. So ban it besides those very niche exceptions. Yeah, I mean that would be okay, technically. And then just really try not to have a child at that point. But yeah, I mean, if it's for those exceptions, then yeah, sure, we have come to an agreement. W, let's go, shaking hands. Through the screen, hell yeah. And then we've come to an agreement. Abortion can be banned unless, you know, rape, incest, or health of mother. What the fuck? Oh, okay. Rarely ever do these types of agreements. You guys shook 7 siblings. Guys, as soon as you shook, 7 siblings appeared out of thin air. What have you done? 7 siblings. Siblings? I still ban it for those things, but it's a good agreement. Okay, cool. Rarely ever in politics do you get these types of, you know, handshakes where people are just like, oh, but, you know, I'd be okay with that. Oh, cool then. You know, it's always, someone's always unhappy with this, but I feel like we've come to a pretty okay agreement. I'm fighting to stay alive. Yeah, you keep fighting.
I am looking at the dog thing.
The immigrants eating dogs. Yeah, I mean, I feel like, you know, there are just some things that, like, Trump is not the most pure individual, no matter what side you're on.
Exactly.
No, and neither is Kamala Harris, but really, who is here in that case? All politicians are somewhat corrupt in their ways. Actually, there was an interesting thing that I found out. Were we worried about immigrants stabbing young girls? Yeah, kind of. I get it when people won't vote for Trump. He is not very professional as a politician, but I see it better than the casual lying politician. I mean, I think Trump has lied casually in the past elections.
Hey, yo, so apparently in Springfield, they're eating the dogs according to Trump. Now, I don't get why. Actually, no, I do get why, but you don't have to comment on Homer eating too much. I mean, we all know Homer's a fat bastard. It's just that simple. Springfield is not even a place in America. I think the only Springfield I've ever seen is actually in the UK. We found that out the other day. The only Springfield I knew is the one in Ireland.
Oh yeah. Yeah, oh yeah, we found Springfield.
When we were in call with Arak and we were trying to guess where he lived.
we were trying to guess where Eric lived, and we zoomed in on a bunch of different places, not specifying where. We zoomed in all over the country. And we found Springfield before his house, so it was fucking crazy.
Yeah, we all had a mental breakdown over that. It was really fucking...
We found Springfield before Eric's house.
Shit. It was never in America the whole time. They lied to us.
Oh my god.
That was wrong. Get Film Theory on the phone right now. They were wrong.
It's because people reported that immigrants were eating their pets and photos of people cooking geese. Oh.
Geese. I've never heard that before, actually. People eating geese.
People cooking geese. I mean...
Chicken is just known. Duck is known. Goose is alright. I've heard of goose. Never wait.
Geese is just the plural version of goose.
Oh, I'm a dumbass. My bad.
Alright. And then there were people talking about how Haitians practiced voodoo with the bones of pets in Haiti.
Torrington.
Haitians. And they brought it here. Okay.
That's insane. Nah, it's giving the Christmas Carol buzzer. Victorians eating the geese. For duck dinner.
Bro really got that zoom up, yeah, because there was that Haitians just leaped to his screen. Yeah, I almost pulled an iShow speed there.
Oh damn.
That was crazy. Not the other thing. I almost leaped at my screen. Haitians, okay. Haitians, wow, that's fucking crazy. To be completely honest with you, when I started this stream, I did not think I was going to be talking for 2.5 hours. I did not enter with that amount of energy.
I think it's because I joined and I also added these further points.
Yeah.
So my bad, Weselos.
No, that's. I mean, I let you join in the first place, so.
Yeah.
But yeah, man.
We calling then.
I guess when wrapping up the whole Trump debate again, are you gonna watch the vid? I mean, thing is, I was probably gonna get into that here. The NY criminal cases explained without the political spin. I mean, I feel like it's just a very strange thing that I mean, whether it was justified or not, Trump is a convicted criminal. And the fact that he can still run for president is just downright strange. No matter what the underlying causes of that is, if a convicted criminal, no matter if justified or not, can run for president is just strange, in my opinion.
And I also saw it as Trump was, again, convicted of many crimes. Kamala did so much more of a better job antagonizing her image and how she would be the best candidate for president. She smashed Trump in the fucking the debate. Many people carried her, like Biden and Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift's a bit of an irrelevant pick, but either way, she still carried. Yeah. So did not Biden and Obama did as well. Obama did. Obama insanely carried. And you know, if Obama is preaching for Kamala, then that's just a clear sign that God wants Kamala at that point.
I won't call someone that was targeted personally to disqualify him from running.
It was insane to me. I don't. Oh, ads. I think everyone's got ads.
Oh damn. Yeah, it's every like half an hour interval or something like that. No, but it was like basically like imagine just a convicted felon that definitely did those things. He's been convicted. He can still in America run for president.
Bro, I'm getting an ad about Harry Potter Land. What the fuck?
On my stream is crazy.
Now I'm getting one about Amazon Music.
Okay, cool. Buzzer hydrated twice, so while everybody's getting ads, you welcome them back. I'll get some water.
Right, gotcha.
Yes.
Right, are we all... I'm not done from the ads yet. No, oh yeah, Fish, you never have ads. Okay, one thing that did, like, blew my mind, chat. Some of you guys weren't here, because this was during Fish's stream. Before I left for college, right, I looked at the thing, like, the score. It was during live, like, it was a live take showing the current, scores. It was around 213 to Kamala and 217 to Trump. I looked at it, thought, oh shit, Trump's winning. Look back an hour or two later, and I see that Trump has won. Now the thing is, Trump, he had to get 270 points from states in order to win. And in that, it's shown that fucking he was a good amount of votes over. And it was insane because that was so big of a number. I thought it would be unheard of. Like I thought you could not get that many votes in that short amount of time. That would be either the biggest carry ever, or the biggest, no, not carry, the biggest luck ever, or Trump rigged the system, which I think is most likely what happened. Because there is no way you have that history of Kamala shitting on Trump the entire way through, like, before election. And you get carried by, like, around, like, 2 million to 3 million points. That is a massive amount of points in that amount of time.
She's
She was
just lying her
ass
ass. I mean, like, no matter if that was the case or not, people were believing her. So
Exactly. And if you guys said yourself, every fucking candidate lies, which is dumb in my opinion, but it's true apparently. So, shit. No, she did. You're fucking taking the piss. She did not have 0 points at all. No. She couldn't have 0 votes at all. That is the biggest lie I've ever heard from you.
Wait, okay, so what about the whole tax thing, right? Because there was this one thing where it was like, Trump was only benefiting the top 1% of America when it comes to finances and shit, not anybody else. And Kamala was. That's BS? Okay. I mean, it's easy to do that because I don't actually have any, like, evidence of that, but I've heard that pretty much everywhere.
I think he's just referencing to what he just last said in
okay.
primaries. So she was installed instead of voted to be Democrats' nominee. Okay, bye-bye, buzzer. Have a good sleep. Can't do Overwatch. Wow.
He brought down the corporate tax to 21%. It was 30% plus, okay, but like that I've heard that only like that benefited everyone. I can't imagine that none of the shit that I've told you is true. I've said so much shit how Trump is like convicted felon, and you're just saying, oh no, everybody's just against him. At least one thing has to be somewhat true. There's just no fucking way Trump is as fucking pure as you're making him out to be. Like, it's crazy. It's bonkers.
I don't believe it either.
And I can't really make a rebuttal against any of this. It's fucking, because I don't actually have any, like...
When first looking into it, I had zero idea about it.
Wow.
The only reason I vote for Trump at the start was because he was the only president ever that could achieve world peace, and Kamala would bring more war than peace. That is my only upside for Trump, and my downside for Kamala. But either way, I've heard a lot more now, so I'm 100% turning the table. But yeah, that's my only upside with Trump. Besides that, he is no God's angel. He is a tyrant of a tyrant in a bad way. Like, you cannot be the president and fucking fail this badly, making promises and committing these crimes. It's bonkers. It's literally bonkers. No, he didn't.
Oh, really?
Okay, I'm not saying he achieved world peace.
People go to other countries to pay taxes? Wow.
Hang on a minute. Kamala Harris is live. Is this the real... Who is this? Is this real Kamala Harris? I'd be very surprised if it is. Hang on.
Kamala Harris is live on Twitch? No way. We gotta raid Kamala Harris.
Oh my god. We got...
Remarks for Vice President Kamala Harris.
Right. Should we just do it? Should we just call in?
Raid Kamala Harris.
It's been almost 3 hours. It'd be so funny if we just raided Kamala Harris.
Oh my god. I don't even know. Like, I don't even know. I mean, I'm not done yet.
Oh shit! Wait, no. It has to be. I think her things like very heavily. I mean, you could try it, but look into the chat. It said verified accounts only able to chat.
I think everybody in here is somewhat verified.
I'm not.
Find your voting location near ballot drop.
Are you trying to raid her now?
No, I'm not rating her yet. Oh, she's doing a speech. Except she's not there yet. The thing is,
Oh, there she is.
oh, okay, she's coming up. All right, let me show this chat. They don't call her the nominee anymore.
Luckily, Trump is not president yet. Apparently, because you just said that he's not won.
Yeah, he's
Still going on.
yeah. Well, I think people are technically still voting.
But it's being called out, hasn't it?
It's about to start, bro. We need in.
Bro, could you imagine we just raid mid-speech?
I can't just donate a Trump supporter to this chat. I feel like that would be kind of, not good.
Oh yeah, true.
They are counting the votes.
No, we'll just shame him
Really?
in the chat. We'll shame him in the chat.
It's emote only? No way, it's emote only. I guess they would do that to, like, get hate speech out of there.
That's fair enough. That's the third time you said good afternoon.
I'll listen and tell if there's any lies. Oh, yeah, okay. All right.
Thank you. So let me say, and I love you back. So let me say, my heart is full today. Full of gratitude for the trust you have placed in me. Full of love for our country.
Imagine we get Kamala Harris to say thanks for the raid, Westeros.
The outcome of this election is not what we wanted, not what we fought for, not what we voted for, but hear me when I say, the light of America's promise will always burn bright.
Yeah, that had absolutely zero substance to it, I'm not gonna lie.
As long as we never give up, and as long as we keep fighting.
I know very well that she's going to be the next president after Trump.
Yeah.
To my beloved Doug and our family, I love you so very much. To President Biden and Dr. Biden, thank you for your faith and support. To Governor Walz and the Walz family, I know your service to our nation will continue. And to my extraordinary team, to the volunteers who gave so much of themselves,
And chat's going crazy.
workers and the local election officials, I thank you all. Look, I am so proud of the race we ran and the way we ran it. Over the 107 days.
Fortnite stream. Kamala Harris has. You should say that in her chat.
About building
Start playing
community
Fortnite.
and building coalitions, bringing people together from every
Fortnite
walk
emotes
of
in the
life
chat.
and background,
Yeah.
united by love of country, with enthusiasm and
What
joy
if she had no idea what
in
Twitch
our
was?
fight for America's future.
Scam. People playing scam emotes in chat.
And we did it with the knowledge that we all have so much more in common.
Her running mate was
than
playing
separates
World
us.
of Warcraft. Damn.
Now I know folks are feeling and experiencing a range of emotions right now. I get it.
True.
But we must accept the results of this election. Earlier today, I spoke with President-elect Trump and congratulated him on his victory. I also told him that we will help him and
They're
his
all
team with
booing.
their transition, and that we will engage in a peaceful transfer of power.
At least she's like, she's got some sport. She's a good sport. She's like, you know what? Fair play it to you. Good game.
Fundamental principle of American democracy is that when we lose an election, we accept the results.
And the coil head legs
That
under
principle,
Kamala.
as much as any other, distinguishes democracy from monarchy or tyranny. And anyone who
I just heard
seeks
someone say,
public
yeah.
trust must honor it. At the same time,
Yeah. Dude, someone's like,
in our nation, we owe loyalty not to a president or a party, but to the Constitution of the United States.
okay. But you say that now that you've lost. I don't really know what all this is
And
about.
loyalty to our conscience and to our God. My allegiance to all three is why I am here to say, while I concede this election, I do not concede the fight that fueled this campaign.
Okay, so she's basically, like, resigning, is what she's saying.
The fight for freedom, for opportunity, for fairness, and the dignity of all people. A fight for the ideals at the heart of our nation, the ideals that reflect America at our best. That is a fight I will never give up.
W.
Bro was in the race for like
I
3
will
months and
never
is
give
dipping.
up
Well, she
the
didn't
fight
really have
for a
another
future
choice.
Where Americans can pursue their dreams, ambitions, and aspirations. Where the women of America have the freedom to make decisions about their own body and not have their government telling them what to do.
Yes.
We will never give
Yippee.
up the fight to protect our schools and our streets from gun violence.
Yeah, that's another thing. We didn't talk about that gun violence and shit.
And America, we will
That's a
never
big problem.
give up the fight for our democracy, for the rule of law, for equal justice, and for the sacred idea that every one of us, no matter who we are or where we start out, has certain fundamental rights and freedoms that must be respected and upheld.
More of a mental health epidemic than a gun problem. Okay, but as long as you can't solve the
And we
mental
will
health
continue
epidemic,
to
the
wage
guns
this
should
fight
probably
in
be
the
laid
voting
off.
booth, in the courts, and in the public square. And we will also wage it in quieter ways. In
Wait,
how we live
vice
our
president?
lives,
She's gonna be the vice
by
president.
treating one another
I
with kindness.
I highly
and
doubt that. That would be a
By
fucking
looking in the
ultimate.
face
That
of
would be
a
the
stranger,
ultimate death blow by Trump,
and
making
seeing
her
a neighbor.
fucking vice president.
By always using
This whole thing
our
would be for nothing.
strength to lift,
How about we both
to fight
be president?
for the dignity that all people deserve.
Yeah, she's the current
The
vice
fight
president because
for our
technically
freedom will
Joe
take hard
Biden is
work.
still president, I think.
But like I
Okay.
always say, we like hard work. Hard work
If you give
is
up your
good
guns now,
work.
you'll never get them back.
Hard work can be
I mean,
joyful work. And the fight for our country is always worth it. It is always worth it.
I've listened to these American like speeches in presidency and shit. None of them
the
hold
young
any
people
substance.
who are
All they're saying is America's good.
It is-
I'll make it better. That's literally it. We'll keep fighting. They all do that.
To the young people who are watching, it is okay to feel sad and disappointed. But please know it's going to be okay. On the campaign, I would
know it
often
won't be.
say, when we fight, we win. But here's the thing. Sometimes the fight takes a while. That doesn't mean we won't win. That doesn't mean we won't win.
So you don't have to win the battle. You have to win the war.
important thing is don't ever
No, she's
give
definitely
up.
gonna win in 4
Don't
years.
ever give up. Don't ever stop
So
trying.
she's gonna be running
to
again.
Make the world a better place.
I hope so.
You have power. You have power. And don't you ever listen when anyone tells you something is impossible.
Quoting Nick
because
830,
it has
never
never
give,
been done
never
before.
back down, never give up.
You have the capacity to do extraordinary good in the world.
It's very unpopular.
And so to
Quite the
everyone
contrary,
who's
actually.
watching, do not despair.
It's
This
not
is
very
a time
unpopular,
to
just
throw
not
up our
favored.
hands. This is a time to roll up our sleeves.
this would be a great time to just pop the raid now.
This
And
is
she
the
react by
time
saying,
to
"Oh, thank you,
organize,
Gigawatts."
to mobilize.
Yeah, I was saying, can we get Kamala Harris to officially say thanks for the raid,
for the
Westeros?
sake of freedom and justice and the
Should we
future
just do it?
that we all
Let's try it.
know
Let's just
we
try it.
can build
We'll
together.
call up stream here.
Look, many of you know I started.
'Cause I
out
gotta
as
go
a
bed soon. I wanna
prosecutor,
go
and
bed
throughout my
early.
career, I
Oh,
saw
yeah.
People at some of the worst
So I have an
times in
English
their
test
lives.
tomorrow.
People who had
English
suffered
exam.
great harm.
I have to get up relatively
and great
early as
pain.
well.
And yet,
Just worse in
now
every single
within
state than
themselves,
Biden? No way. Probably.
The strength
I've heard it's
and the
like
courage
her being a
and
black
the
woman is not really
resolve
doing her much
to
favors.
take the stand,
Not in my book, but just in
take a
like,
stand.
you know, in general.
to fight.
Press
for
X to
justice,
doubt.
To fight for themselves.
It's doing nothing.
to
I
fight
mean,
for others.
no one cares. I disagree
let
with you on
their
that one. I think that
courage
there's
be our
definitely people that care about her
inspiration.
being a black woman,
Let their
not putting her in
determination
power because of that.
be our charge. And I'll close with this. There's an adage an historian once called a law of history, true of every society across the ages. The adage is, only when it is dark enough can you see the stars. I know many people feel
Did you just
like
say
we
fuck
are
off?
entering a dark time. But for the benefit of us
Okay, being completely honest with you, just because I'm not completely with Trump doesn't mean I find Kamala Harris to be great either. Like, this whole speech has literally just been her dropping some Shakespearean lines. It's really nothing. I mean, what else are you supposed to do? You just lost an election.
Yeah.
But then again, this has zero substance. There's
Okay, Papa Raid, let's do this.
yeah, we're gonna raid Kamala Harris, chat. We're gonna do it. Okay.
Is it possible first? Because I tried.
Most people saw her policies and realized how stupid they were. No, but there were, I promise you this, Jester. There were definitely 100% people that just straight up didn't want her to win because of her being either a woman or black or both.
That's some stupid shit.
Your ass better not sleep after this.
Well, your UK Fish, make your shit quick, because I do want to go to bed.
I'd say less than 3% of people. Yeah, I mean, so. Well, less than 3%. Yeah, I mean, it's obviously not going to be a very big amount. Oh no, she's leaving. We gotta pop the raid. Shit.
No.
Okay. All in all,
She's saying hello to this one person. It's fine. Just go quickly.
Oh,
Go quickly.
okay. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna prepare the raid. So all in all, yeah, I am not in favor for Trump. Uther is not in favor either. But I guess we can only really see once he starts like actually being president, you know?
Yeah, she's gone. She's gone.
Shit. We missed our chance. She's
Yeah.
dipping.
She linking with her husband, how cannot.
Oh no. A walk of shame.
And now her millions of bodyguards are behind her.
Raid AI Trump versus AI Harris? Do we want to do that, or do we want to raid Kamala Harris?
I don't know, guys. What do you think?
I couldn't find the raid channel button because I can't read.
I think it's Trump. I don't think they're live now, actually. No, they are. We'll try Kamala Harris, see if it's even possible.
Kamala Harris. I can raid.
Press the actual button, because if
Hold on.
you raid...
Ah, that's unfortunate. We can't raid Kamala Harris.
Okay, AI, go on then. Trump, it's Trump versus Trump or Kamala.
Trump
There it
or
is.
Kamala. Yeah, we're raiding them.
Okay, moment of truth. Can you raid them or not?
Okay, so we're raiding Trump or Kamala. Cool. All right, chat. I guess we won't know until he becomes president and he actually starts doing shit, but until then, whatever. All right.
Yeah.
We are out of here. Kamala was a horrible decision. She sucked to the top, and she showed that you can't win just based off your skin color or gender or both. I hope he keeps his promises. Yeah. I mean, If his promises is to only do good, then I hope that is true as well. Anyway, I guess we're rating Trump or Kamala 2024. Chat interaction. Hell yeah.
So hang on, we need to give a message. Let's raid. Shit.
Yeah, okay. Alright, well, I guess that'll be it then for today's stream. I'm streaming Saturday as well, and it'll be normal again. Alright? Watch the vid. I don't have time for that shit anymore. But I've made my point on it, saying that, like, it's strange that people who have been convicted as a criminal can still run for president. Whether it's justified conviction or not, whatever.
Put that in chat, guys.
Just watch for the truth. Okay, well, we're rating in 8 seconds, so we're out of here. Alright. Chat, it was nice. I'm streaming on Saturday again. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye. Goodbye. I was barely able to get it in. God damn it.
Oh, no.
Okay, for VODers, I don't know. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye. Goodbye.